I am sorry. Are you okay?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day.
You're going to see it on MGM Grand. Only one will stand. And Bill Haney, William E. Haney come with that fight plan.
They didn't think niggas out of Oakland was gonna push up on their ass. You dig?
TheBoxingVoice.com.
Well, tell the truth and shame the devil that Devin is a bad motherfucker.
WBC, the lightweight champion of the world.
Come get the real belts, not the front. This ain't franchise shit.
That boy is good.
Bill Haney, say his name 3 times, pop up like candy, man.
When you talk about that, you talk about one of the best fighters in boxing.
SDS promotion.
The nice crowd was pretty crazy. 80,000 in Australia. But the crowd doesn't win fights, I do.
WBC, the lightweight champion of the world.
You ever been in Australia?
No, I never been, but I look forward to it. I want to go pick up some belts out there.
Didn't have to sell a chain to make a fight. All we got to do is make that flight. You're going to hide behind them judges, but Lord Devin Haney going to stand above. I'm serious, George Gamboa. Dope.
I'd like to wish you all a very warm welcome to Australia, everyone.
I want to show all my experience, everything that it took to get to this point. I want to show the world. Who's the best young fighter in the game? Me, by far.
For the 54th consecutive round, Devin Haney has outlanded his opponent in total connect.
He can hit the mitts, he can hit the bag all he wants, but it's different when you're in there with Devin Haney.
Gamboa, you in trouble.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
You said a lot. You did a lot. Tomorrow, you're in trouble.
Pussy! I'd fight you in your backyard if I had to, because I know that I'm gonna beat you. And you'll see June 5th.
Wow.
The universally recognized undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Devin Haney.
SDS promotions.
Yeah. What up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another Monday morning edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nesta Gibbs. And hopefully you guys are on your way to work, making it to work, or already working. You know, and our goal is to get you through that work day as we are the Breakfast Club of Boxing. Solo Dolo, Scarface No Manolo. Danny is on the road, though, on his way to the Devin Haney press conference. Today, we're here to discuss Mr. Haney, as Regis Prograis has come out and insinuated that Devin paid to have a loss removed in Mexico. So we're going to give you all that information. Go to Regis Prograis' Twitter, show you his tweets, and talk about it. He's demanding that the media do their job and look into this. So this is Regis's verified Twitter. And as you can see here, he says, so I'm hearing Devin lost a fight in Mexico earlier in his career, but he paid to take it off his record. If that's true, that's the weakest shit I ever heard so far in boxing. Press conference is Tuesday, and y'all reporters better not let this slide. Now, I'll say I'm going to give Regis credit. I feel like he's doing a good job promoting. This is part of the promotion, you know? A little scandal gets people's attention. I guess I don't mind it. The only issue is you're discrediting the guy that you're going to face. So, I don't know. I would rather him be undefeated, so when I beat him, I get the credit of being the first guy to beat him. So I don't really get Regis's angle here. Maybe he should have said, I heard you were supposed to have a loss and paid to get it removed. When I knock you out, your dad won't be able to pay the commission. I don't know. It just, you feel me? Like, dude's an undisputed champ, undefeated. That's the best accolade for Regis to get, not that he is a fake champion. Not that he paid to have losses removed. Not that he really lost to Loma. See, Floyd always bigged up his opponent. Didn't matter who he fought, always called him he's a hell of a fighter. He's a hell of a fighter. He loved that word. He's a hell of a fighter. These guys, they want to beat Floyd, but like Floyd said, they don't want to put in the work. Everybody want to beat Floyd, but they don't want to put in the work. You can't shit on your opponent. Okay? But we got more to show you. Because he's been certainly on his Blues Clues. So, comes back and says 15 hours ago, just got confirmation that it is true. Y'all reporters better do y'all research. So Devin responds and says, only a dumbass would believe some shit like that. This information is coming from Rolly. That should tell you enough. And obviously, he quote tweeted Regis's tweet. Regis responds and says, I didn't talk to Rolly about nothing. Matter of fact, fuck you and him. More people know about your little secret than you think. Hashtag fraud. 29-1, 15 KOs. Then you get this. 10 hours ago, he got into a car accident. So now we don't even know how serious that accident is, and is it going to possibly postpone the fight? So that's what we're here to discuss. If you're interested, the number to call, 1425-569-5241. Press 1 time to voice your opinion right here. Voice Other People hotline. We got Nate from Alien Gains. He says, good morning, Ness. Coffee cup emoji. If this is true, that's kind of crazy, but that doesn't take away what Dev has accomplished. Regis, are you undisputed? Looking emoji. Face screaming in fear emoji. So, yeah, I mean, I'm with you, man. Again, you haven't accomplished what Devin accomplished. You might as well go into this fight as this is the biggest fight of your career and try to get as much credit as possible rather than discrediting your opponent. But according to many, this is true. There's people that are saying this on Twitter. There's people that are saying this on Instagram. They're calling it an old rumor. I posted it on our Instagram, so we're going to go through those comments and see what's happening here. This is Devin's reply to the Regis, and you're a dumb. I put the little song since he called him a dumbass. You feel me? But look at Andy Vinces, who fought and used to be signed to Top Rank. He fought Albert Bell. And look at what he said. He said, I've heard from hella people the same shit. Someone has the video, but heard they got in touch and withhold the person from leaking the footage. Vito Menelecki Sr. and promoter, father of Vito Menelecki Jr. says, wrong boxer, Pop, but it happened, just not Devin. And then you see your good friend CYP says that it happened, but it was Julio Cesar Chavez that actually did in his career. This guy says the only loss people can argue against is Loma. Stop hating on that young man. What does some fight years ago matter? Focus on the fight coming up. So a different response, I'm sure, than what maybe Regis was expecting. He's not getting people like, oh shit, But G Funky, content creator, he says Mexico does not operate under the ABC rules of boxing. This could be true. This guy says fought the same guy, but the opponent changed his name for the second fight. So that's fake. Look at this guy. Never seen a boxer with their own YouTube channel. That's the same shit Franchon Cruz says when I promote Shadeja. Bishop, if he did it, don't change shit in his accomplishments. Still undisputed and beat Loma and Cambosis. 20 likes on that. Let's give him another one. Because I really don't get the point of this. I don't know, how does it help build the fight other than scandal, other than having people, Google and chatter about it. I don't really see what it does to promote this fight in a good way. I feel like all promotion is good promotion, all news is good news. So regardless of the accusation, it's still getting people to think about Devin and think about Regis fighting Devin. Today is the press conference in San Francisco, so we'll see how that turns out. And hope that he brings some of this energy and maybe we do get some, reporters that have something to say. We got Optimus Prime with a $10 super chat. And he says, top of the morning, TBV. Free CYP. CYP should be around there somewhere. He's definitely not blocked. Discord is open. And Twitter Spaces is open. So if you want to call in and voice your opinion, feel free. The number to call, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 one time. If you want to talk any of this weekend's fights, feel free to do so as well, even though we did a recap show yesterday. If you haven't caught that, check it out on iTunes, iHeart, and wherever podcasts can be heard. Looks like we got a caller. Let me open up these lines. And once again, Twitter Spaces you can use to call in if you want to voice your opinion. Discord is also available. And the landline, 1-425-569-5241. Remember to press 1, though.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
Subscribe to youtube.com/theboxingvoice for the latest and greatest interviews with your favorite fighters.
Yo, Nas, what's good, man?
Buenos dias.
Coolin'. That's what's up, man. Yeah, yo, this Regis situation, kind of weird that he bringing it up, to me at least, because it's like, all right, if he did that in the past, what the fuck does that matter now? You still want to fight him. You still gonna fight him. So tarnishing his name in that manner doesn't bring more like fans to the fight. If anything, they say, well, fuck Devin then. I knew he was a fraud already. I ain't gonna watch the fight. So, I mean, that may not do the good that he thinks it may do as far as the fight is concerned. So I'd agree with you with that point. And then honestly, bro, like them fights in Mexico, everybody know them fights in Mexico is kind of iffy. So I don't know. I don't think it's really that serious. It's funny though. I was just sitting here thinking, as far as history is concerned, do you think you could put Regis in the category of like some of the greatest like 140s, or you still think he got like a fair amount of work to do left in his career?
Yeah, the word greatest is just, that's such a great
so
word.
You say so you say he's about like an average 140 right now, right?
Of course
Probably
not. Of course not. He's a 2-time 140-pound champ. You can never be average getting the belt twice. 2 different ones, WBC and former WBA. No way. He's certainly a champ and way above average because, again, average can't win a world title, and certainly average cannot win 2 world titles. I just don't know that he's in the conversation of great just yet.
Okay. If he was happen to say beat Devin Haney, would you be willing to get him close to that category, or like where you
I'll
think he
answer it
falls?
like this: is Devin considered great if he beats Regis?
Devin is considered great because he's the one of the youngest undisputed champions ever. So he's going into the ring with greatness, I would say. I don't think he's going to leave this fight and then be considered great. I think Devin is a great fighter already, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's early to be calling people great. I mean, he's probably accomplished some great things by being, the youngest undisputed, but a great fighter so early, it's difficult to say that. Like, he still has to fight his contemporaries to show us he's great. Muhammad Ali said, "I'm gonna show you how great I am. I need to see it."
All right,
Because again,
cool.
it's like
So question for
yo, beating Regis don't mean you could beat Tank, but beating Tank mean you could beat everybody. Beating Shakur mean you
very
could
true.
beat everybody. So I just don't know that I could say, yeah, you beat Regis. That's a great. It makes him great. Nah, you beat Shakur. Oh shit, he great. You beat Tank. Oh shit, he great. You feel me? You beat Bud.
Makes sense.
I don't know. You great.
You may feel like it's your time,
All right.
but it's not your time.
And we got Ohio. Is this my man Marcus? Who this? Remember, if you want to call in, the number to call, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time. Voice your opinion right here. Voice of the People hotline. We talk boxing every day, twice a day. Looks like we got ourselves a new caller. All right. Let me double check. Yup. Columbus, Ohio. Who's this? Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's your name, brother?
This is Sean in Columbus.
Sean in Columbus. Take it away.
First, man, is there any way you can fix your levels, man? Because I'll be blasting this mug at 100 and still can hardly hear y'all's channel, man. That's just out. We just gonna throw it out there. But anyway, man, Regis a goddamn lie, man. I'm just gonna start off like this, man. Regis a goddamn lie. He came out and said he got. Look, he came out and said he got proof. I got 100% proof that Devin did this, and that. But then he go and tell the media to do their homework. Like, motherfucker, just drop the proof. Just like you dropped that fucking tweet. And now he get into a fucking accident this morning, and now it might not be no fight. Like, come on, man. I'm sick of the game. Hey, he was supposed to. Come on, man. The vacation shit. He just don't want to lose that belt yet, man. Respectfully, he know he gonna lose that belt. And I like Regis. I really like Regis. This is a bad look, man. But I think he on bullshit. What you think?
I mean, I'm sure someone gave him this information and somehow they thought this would help promotion. I just think he's trying to promote. I don't think he believes it, and I don't think he on some bullshit. I think he's just trying to promote. He's trying to tease Devin. Somebody probably gave him this information, and he ran with it.
But he got this car accident this morning where they talk about it might not be no fight. And just remember a couple months ago,
no
he was
one
talking
has
about
actually
vacation
said that.
and all that shit. He's been trying to wiggle out of this fight for a minute.
No one has actually said that the fight is off. I mean, he said he got into an accident. That's about it. We don't know how severe. He just said someone hit him from behind. Yeah.
He's been trying to get out of this fight for a minute, man. I would just say, man, Rougarou, man, he making himself look bad right now. I like the guy. I like styles, not fighters. I try not to get to knowing these cats personally because, like, you start to not like certain things about them, just like any of your heroes. So, like, I try not to get too much into them and really into the style more. I don't want to sound like biased, a biased dick rider or somebody with their pom poms out for a certain nigga. Like, I don't like to roll like that, but he looking bad right now. He looking real bad. All Devin want to do is fight, and it's always something with Regis. Like, I don't know, man.
What you
That's all
mean
I really
always
got.
something?
That's all I really got for you. Nah, that's all I really got. What you
No, but what you mean? What you mean is always something with Regis? What other situation am I
when it comes to this fight, I ain't talking about. I ain't
Oh.
saying like he just do this with everybody. I mean, with this fight, it's just every 2 weeks, it's something else. It's some more nonsense, and maybe he is selling the fight. You know what I'm saying? We got to know that these strings is being pulled somewhere. You know what I'm saying, to get these fights made, get some money out there. So I get that aspect of it, but it's just like, you know, sometimes they be too real about it. He's not coming from a promoter's point of view. He's coming from a fighter's point of view. You know what I'm saying? With everything he say. And Devin been telling him, like, bro, just shut the fuck up, sit back and wait for the fight. You know what I'm saying? But he always got something to say. It's always something, though, really, with all these boxers. Anytime it's a fight coming up, it's always something. It's always some shenanigans or some nonsense. You know what I'm saying? The person that really want to fight, you usually don't hear nothing out of their camp. But it's always something for the person that's been, you know, that want to duck the fight. And he done shown signs and want to duck this fight already. So that's just how I feel about it.
All right. Well,
Like I
appreciate
said,
you.
it's all my opinion, though. It's all my opinion. Ain't no facts behind none of this. You know what I mean?
Nah, for sure. You said your name is Sean?
Yeah, I'm Sean from Columbus. Yep.
Sean, what up? You know, Sean Porter's from Ohio too.
Yeah, man. It's, you know, Ohio run boxing, man. Y'all know that, man.
Yeah.
Everybody know that. Ohio run boxing.
All right,
I'm
champ.
soon to have a gym here myself. So
Oh,
we
wow.
gonna be we're gonna be talking a lot.
What's the name of it gonna be?
Well, actually, I got a nonprofit already out there. It's
nice.
called Hold the Phone, but I'm gonna probably name the gym something around that. I don't know. We're gonna toss it up in the air.
Congrats, man. Congrats. Keep hustling. Let me get to we got Savannah, Georgia. Newt, what up?
What it do?
Buenos dias.
Man, I feel like Regis, like you said, I don't think he believes it. You know, I think he just wanna, talk about the fight. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, building it up, in any kind of way, All attention is good attention when you're talking about the fight, and trying to sell a pay-per-view, because they're not on regular TV, it's a pay-per-view. And I'm pretty sure to get more intense, with the press conference and, leading up to the fight. But I think Devin, every time I look around Devin and his contemporaries when they got a fight day, I feel like Devin is always taking the bigger test. Like whether it's T.O., Ryan, Tank, Shakur, I always feel like Devin is in more intriguing matchup.
Can't say T.O. because T.O.'s last fight, you only as good as your last fight. T.O.'s last fight, he beat Teller, who beat Regis. So, you know.
I felt, but at the time, Devin was fighting Loma. I felt like that was a bigger test because I felt like Taylor lost his last fight, and I felt like Taylor was slipping. Taylor beat Regis, yes.
All right, but check it out. If we start going down that street where Taylor allegedly lost his last fight, you're going to get another caller here call in and say, Devin lost his last fight. See how that works?
Nah, because if Devin was in that fight though. When Taylor allegedly lost his last fight, that wasn't a fight T.O. was in. Like he picked the opponent that allegedly lost his last fight. Not saying that it was a bad opponent. No, that was the right opponent to pick. But at the same time, it took the luster off the Taylor fight.
But bruh,
for
so
me,
you
not
saying
that,
if Shakur and Devin would have signed the fight, would the luster been off the Devin Shakur fight because Haney looked like he lost in certain people's eyes? Like what we talking about? That's what I'm trying to tell you. You can't say that because then everybody gonna say the same thing about Devin.
I wouldn't agree with it because at the same time, Taylor's not in that conversation with T.O., Tank, Devin, and Shakur. Like he's a good fighter for sure, but he's not in that conversation.
But
he
is in that conversation because he undisputed. He undisputed, so he in that conversation. Them other dudes ain't become undisputed. So if anything, Taylor is the bigger accomplishment.
I'm not saying that he's not on like their level. I'm just saying he's not in that conversation. When I was talking about contemporaries, I never looked at Josh Taylor as a contemporary of them, even though they were just one weight class apart. I never looked at it like that because he was talking about going to 47 to fight Crawford at the time. So, well, not at the time, but like, a few years back. So I never looked at him in that class with them. But he is an accomplished fighter. He is, there, but I never looked at it like that. You know, but when I'm looking now, Devin, like even Devin's next fight, I feel like it's gonna be a better fight, a more risky fight than his contemporaries, even the next one. But I do want to say I'd pay for Charlo and Plant on pay-per-view. It don't got to be $80,
Champ,
$79.
that was the bell. That was the bell. Damn, Charlo and Plant on pay per view. Charlo and Plant on pay per view. Uh, is that after the Benavidez rumored 163 pound catchweight fight? Because then I guess is a little bit better off of tune up maybe. Majid, what it do?
Yo, yo.
Buenos dias.
Everybody need to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for something. Yeah, that shit with Regis, I feel like nobody don't know what the fuck he talking about. You know what I'm saying? And he put himself in a spot where if he lying, he about to get trashed come this Tuesday. You know, he acting like he got some shit and like some evidence. Everybody need to do their research. No, the fuck we don't, because if you got the motherfucking juice that you're spitting out, nigga,
Put it out.
show. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck all these riddles and all that. Fucking open up blue boxes. You know what I'm saying? And to that last caller when he trying to challenge like people's last fights, it's like I don't got nothing to say about Haney because I got so lost in that action. I just was watching the fight. I ain't score shit. You know what I'm saying? But that Regis fight, you know what I'm saying? He got knocked down. That was a very questionable win his last fight or whatever, you know? And I'ma always pay respect to nigga like Josh Taylor for the simple fact that he undisputed. You know what I'm saying? He did that shit. Most of these fighters wish they could do it. They want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Regis was right at that door and he lost, you know, but even him, he had some belts and was in that big boy thing. Lost the belt, came back, got that shit again. So, you know what I'm saying? We just gotta look at this shit that it is. It's a good fucking fight with two champions. You know, one got T-Rex arms, but that's on him. And like I said, that shit that he spitting, he gonna have to show that shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't want niggas out here lying just to sound good. Like, you know, everybody's favorite caller, CYP, man. We don't need no lies. We need truth tellers out here. You know, so come Tuesday, I'm expecting Regis to keep that same energy to motherfucking prove that shit. You know what I'm saying? And if he lying, man, that shit gonna be the weirdest thing because he a grown ass man lying on somebody else so they could look lesser than. And then you fuck around, don't lose. You know, if he really lost against somebody in Mexico and he beat your ass, what that make you? You know what I'm saying? But shit, that's all I got on that shit. Don't lie, Regis. Don't lie.
All
All
right.
right, man.
Larry, is it? Larry, you're a member, so I'm gonna answer you. He says, Ness, I got the guy's information. The guy who he lost to in Mexico's name is Hector Garcia from Tijuana. Aki Boxing has the whole fight. So if you really think Regis lost, go watch it. Excuse me. If you really think Devin lost, go watch it. Aki Boxing posted the whole fight. Jay Billy, what up?
You got me?
I hear you.
Yes, sir. Shout out Ness putting in that work. Ness, tell me if I start going in and out.
Okay.
Am I going in and out?
You still there?
Am I straight?
You still there?
All right, fam. Yeah. First thing first, I want to say, like a few callers and you harped on this. All publicity is good publicity. You feel me? You got all these people in the spaces and on the YouTube live because you feel me. They want to hear about this fight, and this is just further promotion. Two, if it is promotion, this ain't the best way Regis should be going after it, man. Like it's been too many narratives he's trying to push. Hey, man, when I heard he trying to keep his status at 135. When you come up here, you can't come up here with no belts, nigga. What you mean, bro? Like, why are you worried about stuff like that? That's why what he just said right now, it's a little iffy because this is the second narrative you trying to push, man. Am I still there, Ness?
You here, baby?
This the second narrative you trying to push. You feel me? And it's like if he
It's
did lose
actually
the fight,
not.
I'm
It's actually not the second. It's probably like the third or fourth. Remember, he tried to say Devin was trying to get out the fight because he wanted to change the date from October to December, and Devin had to come and tell him like,
oh God,
why am I going to fight
this
on
business.
exactly? Why am I going to fight on Tyson
Fact,
Fury date? So, Regis has been having. I just think that let's be real. Let's be real. What y'all not understanding, this is truthfully nervous energy. And Regis ain't gonna
fact.
admit it. His favorite fighter, his fans ain't gonna admit it, but like this is Regis's biggest fight of his career. He 30 something years
Facts.
old. Devin already had the biggest fight of his career with Loma. He 23.
Yeah, this most definitely nervous energy, and it's like I come from where if you gonna put out accusations like that, you gotta come with some substance behind it. You feel me? Come with something. Come with some proof. Don't the press conference. You should have dropped it at the press conference. Somebody said it in the comments on his tweet, and I agree with it. Like, fam, if you was really gonna do this, you should have dropped it at the press conference with some paperwork behind it.
Well, the press conference is
My third
today.
top.
So if you want him to do it at the
Exactly. That's
press
what I'm saying.
conference, you gotta let him get
He should
there.
have. He should have never did the tweet. He should have just brought it at the press conference, like, "Hey, I got some content. I
Nah,
got some content
I
about
mean,
the
hold
drop. I
on,
got
hold
some
on, hold
substance
on,
with
hold
it."
on, hold on. What if he really got some sort of proof, right?
He was trying to prick up the ears a little bit.
Exactly. He trying to get
I feel you.
everybody
I feel you.
ready, get the streets hot.
Facts, facts. Last things, Ness. I feel like, and we used to do this. I feel like we need to do a film study. We need to do a film study on that Loma fight because I don't see how so many people saw that it was a close fight. You feel me? I had to stop myself from watching it a couple times. I watched it through 3 times, but I had to stop myself because I felt like I was being too biased for Dev because the body shots was just too clean. His control, his ring generalship was just too clean. The defense was on par. You feel me? We need to do a film study, maybe on the Untitled on a Wednesday or something like that on the afternoon show, so people can actually voice what they saw and why they feel like Devin lost. Because through the first 6 rounds, Devin was immaculate to me. You know what I'm saying? It was around the later rounds, what we've seen with Loma at 135, where he comes on. You feel me? The speed and the amateur style fluttering punching is actually starting to score. You feel me? So I feel like that'll be really good and big for us to do a film study on that fight. And that's what you think about that.
I mean, it's gonna have to be like a YouTube members thing only because they don't let us
Facts, facts.
fucking watch it. They let YouTubers reuse movie footage, but the minute we try to reuse a fight, they want to flag us. But champ, let me get to some other callers. I got James.
Yeah, I'm thinking like on a.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay.
Now I'm gonna tap back in if somebody say something, but keep going.
All right. JB.
Yo, Ness, you hear me?
Yep.
Man, sometimes I hate how the order of these calls go, man. Shout out to Sid, man. Shout out to Jay Billy, man. Like, some of the things I was going to say, man, they actually took it. So I guess I'm just going to go ahead and go a different angle, man. Yeah, Regis, man, he should have just brought the shit to the goddamn press conference, man. Other than that, he wasted our time. He wasted ammunition that he could have used on a bigger stage instead of just some tweet. Do I believe the shit? No. Do I really care? No, because fighters go down to Mexico and buy fights and cover up shit all the time anyway. So who knows if it's true, but who the fuck cares? Devin been doing what he been doing before our eyes on TV the past few years, showing us he's really like that. You know, Regis hasn't been showing us that he's really like that. So regardless of his past performance in Zarello and shit like that, Devin is a big favorite in this fight. So it is what it is, man. And to me personally, man, I like how Devin responds, man. Devin doesn't move like no sucker, man. Like, man, it's been so much sucker shit in boxing lately and everything, man. And shout out to Friday's show. You know, I'm not gonna do a full recap of that, man, but it is what it is, man. You got some of these other niggas that real suckers out here, but Devin, man, Devin really stand on his own too, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to the TBV community, man. I'm about to go ahead and clock in shortly, man. Hey, Ness, have a good one, man. Oh, real quick. You used to do film studies back in the day, man, but I don't think the audience or something like that was large enough to actually maintain doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. We got so many casuals in the chat and shit like that. I don't think them niggas really want to learn boxing, man. I think they just want to just talk shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, I do fuck with it if you do consider it, man. And Ness, man, just keep the show going, man. I'm out.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Remember, guys, without you, there's no me. So we definitely need these callers. Call in 1425 569 5241. Give us your opinion on Regis's obviously accusations, Devin's response. And if you want to talk this weekend's boxing, feel free. We got McNarly. What up? Yo.
What happened? You can hear me?
Yep.
Yo, don't you think if this was real, like with all this internet stuff, don't you think like whoever did it would have been came out and said something?
I mean, I think
Or
there
they
would be
team would have been
video.
came out and said something?
I think there would be
Yeah, it would have
video
been a video.
of at least the post fight. You know, the guy raised his hand and jumping up and down, something like that at least.
Right. Or their team would have been came out and said like, yeah, we did this, we got a win over Devin Haney. But there's nothing like that. So I think it's all cap.
Well, just to play devil's advocate, if they paid to get the laws removed, they probably hit him off.
Nah, man, I don't care how much you pay me. If I got a win over an undisputed champ,
I
I'm
mean,
not
he
taking
wasn't
no. Well,
undisputed.
he wasn't
Yeah,
undisputed
they said
then,
he
but
was
he
2
is
and 0
now.
or some shit at the time. Which is
Yeah.
crazy.
But I don't
Like
believe it though.
Regis out of control. He going back to a 2 and 0 fight. Like he bugging.
Yeah, let's talk about now though. So I think that's all that matters now. I think he don't want to fight for real. I
What,
think he's trying to
Regis?
find his ways out. Yeah, he's trying to find his ways out.
Oh shit.
I got the car accident thing. Right on. Nah, I don't think he want to fight. But we'll see though. That's my call.
All right. Well, remember, guys, we don't know how bad that accident is. We just know that he announced it on his Twitter. There's been no reports from the local police or, news letting us know of any physical damages, how bad the car was, so I don't know that we should be running with the fight being potentially in jeopardy. We got Box for Money, $2. He says, free CYP. Nate from Alien Games, $5 says, at the end of the day, this is going to be great promotion because the press conference is going to be crazy. Ness, who's the villain in this fight? It looks like Regis. He took the villain role. He the one said, I'ma fuck on you, remember?
Yo,
He the puncher too, so he definitely got the villain role. We are talking to
man,
Demo. What up?
what's going on, man? First thing first, you said the press conference tomorrow, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this shit ain't nothing but selling the fight. It's right on time. Like, come on, man. Why would we go back to some shit like that when y'all got a fight in front of you? Like, that shit is really just a waste of time. You know what I'm saying? They just want to sell the fight. But I really just called in to kind of because I missed the recap show. I
Okay.
was actually at the Janabek card because I was trying to meet Bud and Keyshawn. So I end up meeting Richard Torres. So shout out Richard Torres. He a real one. He jumped in the crowd and started taking pictures, in the crowd and everything, taking videos, everything. A few of them actually came out, but I'm inside the building, and I don't know if you watched the Duke Reagan fight.
I did.
I told my brother, I was like, he finna win this, and everybody in here finna boo. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a pro crowd for the other dude, because the dude's whole team was sitting right next to us in the stands. So as soon as they said Duke won, they started booing, and that bitch, it was crazy. I ain't gonna lie, but the venue was live though. But yeah, man, just shout out. Just wanted to call in real quick. I did hit one of my parlays, but since that Logan Bush, he went to 6 rounds and beat, bro. But since he
Bruh,
got disqualified at the end, that shit fucked me. I'm
that's
not gonna lie.
that shit happened to me too. I'm tight, man. I want somebody to sue them motherfuckers. That's not fair. That fight was over, man.
Man,
That belt should have
that's
ran.
why I'm like, yeah, like the whole shit was over with. And I don't know if you heard, I'm seeing on online. I ain't really looked to see if it's a real source or not, but they saying the KSI card was added up wrong.
Yeah, they changed the scorecard, but it still ain't changed it to KSI. They just made it Tyson Fury brother a better scorecard.
Oh, it wasn't still in bro's favor. I ain't even
Nah.
know. I ain't even looking through it. But yeah, man, that's all I had. Just calling in. Shout out, man. I already liked and subscribed and everything, man. You know we on it.
Appreciate you. Demo, hit that retweet though. You feel me? The
For
job
sure.
ain't done. The job ain't done. We get that retweet, it's gonna be more people to jump on the space. Give us some more callers. Also, the number to call 14255695241. Press one time to voice your opinion right here. Voice of the People hotline. Discord is available for anybody that wants to use Discord to call in. We got the mayor of Toledo, Ohio. Treese, what up?
Yo.
Yo. What up,
though?
What up?
Shit, man. I'm just listening and whatnot. I just with the Regis shit, like I say, that's why Devin Haney don't do that shit. That's why we take the Floyd route. We big up the fighters and shit. And like Buddy was saying, I'm from a place where Regis, if you talking that shit, you gotta provide some paperwork or some proof or something. You gotta show me something. But that ain't about shit. Devin Haney gonna put the beats on his head, ain't nothing, so it'll be all right. Fuck it. But hey, I peeped that. I was at a wedding and shit on Saturday, so I didn't get to watch the fights. I just rewatched them bitches last night. Well, watch the Duke Reagan, my nigga. If you need a strength and conditioning coach, bro, reach out to us. We here in Toledo, Ohio, bro. We support you, bro. We fuck with you, bro. Cause we got to get some pop on them shots, bro. And we do this strength and conditioning shit. We can help you out with that, brother. So reach out. But find me on Instagram at Toledo_trees. Fuck with me, my guy. But hey,
Yeah.
the on that undercourt of that Tim Zoo fight, that Sam Goodman dude,
Yep.
hey, he look all right, bro. He look all right. He look all right.
A lot
I
of
just
people
wanted
have
to throw
been
that.
saying that.
Yeah, he look all right. But I seen Bud was at that Janabek fight. Do you think he was like I called him before and I mentioned I want Bud to fight. I think Bud should go up and fight Lara. You feel me? I think Bud should take that fight. If he win that fight, say he get a strap. Boom. I peeped that he was at that Janabek fight. Do you think he got interest in Buddy? I know he was there for Keyshawn, but I'm saying I'm sure he stayed to watch. I mean, we talking about going up and shit. You think he was?
Who?
You think he? Bud? Do you think Bud Crawford? Do you think he was looking at Janabek like with a raised
Yeah,
eyebrow
I
with
don't
some piqued
know. I
interest?
don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know that Johnny
You
Beck
still?
gonna do it for him. You feel me? Like he looking for money fights.
I said that Laura. I said take Laura first. You take Laura if you win the Laura fight.
Yeah, you talking about
I mean,
Islandry Laura?
yeah, Erislandy Laura. I mean,
Bruh,
that is a common
bruh,
opponent with Canelo. He said he's trying to get the Canelo fight.
Laura
I'm trying to
ain't
get into the.
Laura ain't been on
What you
pay
say?
per view in almost 12 years, bruh.
Say that? What you say?
I said Laura has not been on pay per view in like 10 years.
I mean, hey, it's the perfect time. Bud trying to move up, get the Canelo fight. That's a common opponent.
Bruh, how many
I do
people
like the
how many
Tim
people
Zoo. I
going
do
to your
like the
fight
Tim Zoo
party?
shit. Tim Zoo put the
How many
beats on
people going
Mendoza.
to your fight party? How many
I
people
mean,
going to your fight party for Bud versus Laura, bruh?
shit, quite a bit. I feel like that's a hardcore. You wouldn't watch that? Why wouldn't we watch that?
Bruh, that's not a
What'd you say?
commercial fight.
I don't know. I will watch it, bro.
I
I
mean,
mean,
we
if he
all
not gonna
gonna
get right
watch
into
it.
Canelo,
We all gonna
if he
watch it, but
trying,
it's not like a big fight, bruh.
so him and Tim Zoo is a big fight.
Bro, Tim Zoo's a way bigger name than fucking Laura.
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean,
What? Bruh,
now he is, but
bruh,
shout out Toledo,
who's
Ohio.
Laura's father?
What'd you say?
Who's Laura's father?
I don't know who Laura's father is.
Exactly. But guess what you do know? You know who Tim's father
I'll
is,
get
right?
it. That's true. All right, that don't make him.
Come on, champ. What up, Brandon?
800 feet, turn right onto
Yo,
Centennial Drive.
What up?
TBV, what's going on, brother? Where
Yo,
Danny at?
he packing. He got a lead today for the press tour. Yo, why is a Centennial Drive in every neighborhood?
Shit, I don't know. All these streets be the same, bro. Um,
Yeah, I'm in the middle of some old bougie ass neighborhood, actually. I know where the fuck I'm at. But this is really the Haney voice, man. Like when I listen to these calls, this is truly the fucking Haney voice. Everybody calling in. Can you hear me, Ness?
Perfect.
Everybody calling in, telling about some, yeah, he shouldn't be making accusations with no proof. Oh, I remember them Glovegate days and them Watergate days, man. Y'all was riding with that shit with no proof, but now all of a sudden y'all need
I
proof
mean,
for shit. Y'all funny.
I don't
Y'all
think,
funny as fuck.
I don't think
But nah,
Haney
this ain't a
fans,
huh?
I don't think Haney fans are Wilder fans. This a whole different age demo.
No, but I'm just saying it's just hypocritical.
Yeah, but
Like
I mean, but is it really hypocritical if it's not coming from his fan base?
no, it's not a different fan base, bro. I've been listening to this show long enough. Some of the same people saying Haney needs proof, Regis need proof, or some of the same motherfuckers that was saying they believe Glovegate and all that shit was real with no proof. Cut the cap, Ness. I've been here a long time, brother. But let's move on now. This is not a new rumor. This shit's been around for a minute. Regis ain't break no news with this. I've been hearing possibly Devin got a loss removed off his record in Mexico for a while. That's like been circulating on YouTube forever, you know. But I don't think it's a big deal whether he did or not. Shit, he can't change it. They're not gonna put the ill back on his record, so it's just gonna make for some good shit talk during the build up. Just some shit, just to spark up some interest and spark up some like arguments and some back and forth to make for a good press conference, because this fight ultimately needs a great press conference, because it's gonna be on the zone pay-per-view. That's one thing that's kind of hindering it, and then Regis ain't a big name. Devin's on the up and up, so any bit of back and forth or fireworks at a press conference can help sell this shit. So more or less it ain't nothing really to be worried about, other than, like I said, to help sell the fight. I don't see a big deal with it. It ain't gonna change the outcome of the fight once these two get in the ring. But any good thing to talk some shit about is always gonna be entertaining. So it ain't really nothing for real. Like, yeah. So shout out to Devin and Regis. I got Regis winning this fight. I just be liking to call out the hypocriticalness in motherfuckers, man. Like, when your favorite fighter lose and get to making excuses, y'all don't need no documented proof. But when it's somebody y'all fuck with, all of a sudden we need proof. I just find that real funny. But I ain't gonna hold you, Ness. I'll let you get you some other callers, man. Take it easy, TVV. Protect y'all mental health at all times, man. Uh, I'll holler at you on the next one, bro.
All right. Hardcore Dub. What up?
Yo, how the audio?
Straight.
Straight, that's what's up. Shout out TBV. Smash that like button, it's free. Do something with yourself, you know? Like my boy, like my fellow hardcore member, fellow TBV champ B. This is not nothing new for the people that follow boxing. The people that, been following Devin through the years, you know, when he was when him and Bill Haney was on Mayweather Promotions channel and at Mayweather gym all the time, giving people hell. You been saw the Devin and Shakur spars. If you're a real hardcore man, this stuff just coming out now to the public, and it's so cool that you saw this stuff 4 years ago, or you heard about this stuff 3-4 years ago, and now you see how in tune you are with the community and the hardcore subjects and topics when it finally hit the public, and now it's a big thing. Yeah, we've been knew about this. The Mexico rumors that they got a loss, and I don't know what I don't know whether to believe it or not. They say you go down there and you pay for your fights, and I mean it's a few people. Chris Lovejoy went down there and built up his record. I believe right in this right, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, and it's a few. I wonder why more didn't do it. Why more
There's
people
a
ain't
lot
do?
of people that do it. A lot of
Yeah,
people.
there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people. Man, some say it's because of the money. Some say it's because of the atmosphere. You can get robbed down there and things of that nature. And not robbed like on the streets like robbed in a boxing match. But yeah, man, I don't know whether to believe. It don't matter really. It really don't matter to me. You got to beat him. You got a fight that's coming up. As someone else said, as a caller said, it seems I don't know if Regis. It seems like Regis is about to say he's not in this one. When I saw the wreck, that's the first thing I thought. I was like, man, he about to say this fight off, but he didn't. So I'm I'm interested in the fight, no matter if it's on pay-per-view or not. I'm going to be watching. Maybe I don't know if I'm going to purchase it or not. I don't know if I'm going to go to a bar, but I got to see it. I got to see Devin coming up to the next weight class, fighting the strongest puncher that he's faced in his career, and then there's somebody that got some pop. So I can't wait. No matter what they say about the short arms, I don't think, contrary to popular belief, some of my boxing hardcore brothers, man, they believe that somebody's going to go the whole fight without getting touched. The short arms. So what the short arms mean? It's going to stay untouched all round, all fight. Is that what the short arms mean? Because that's what it mean when you say it to me. When you say he got short arms, so you saying that he's not going to touch him?
Who's
They're
got
going to
short
have.
arms? Regis?
Yeah, that's what they always say. That's the cool thing to say. Oh, how Regis going to touch him? He got short arms. I'm like, okay.
I
So
mean,
when
I
they
was watching the
exchange,
Ndango fight this morning, and
right?
Regis,
I'm just,
Regis can't. He got to change his style if he gonna fight Devin.
yeah,
He
he
not
does.
gonna win
It's
the way he been fighting.
it is
Maybe
an up
he
battle,
could because it's a mauling style, but his style is all wrong for a jab. Like it's
right?
all wrong. He don't use a jab. Like he do, but it's a power jab. He puts a lot into it. It's one jab. I don't know. I mean,
No, no, I
we'll
get it.
see.
I know it's a tough hit. It's an uphill battle. Devin should bounce his ears off. It's just I expect some exchanges, right? One, two, three, maybe four,
Certainly,
and
I
in those
certainly expect
exchanges,
exchange.
yeah,
I certainly expect them to hit each other.
expect it. So when people be like these short arms, I be like, okay, so I would say more to Devin's going to be able to handle himself in the exchange instead of saying the short arms. Devin to be able to take a hit like he did with Linares and still maintain composure and still get back on his boxing. That's what I would say instead of saying short arms. That's just me. That's just me because the short arms don't got nothing to do when he catch them.
That
Like
left
like
hand, that right hand be so low. I gotta see this fight. How he gonna fight Devin? Because with that hand that low, I
right.
just think he
You,
gonna get jabbed
you,
up.
you, do you remember the Boogaloo when he do like a little skip with his he started to walk him down style, but he used to do like a little skip, little movement. You got to go to his fights before, like when he fought in the Super Series, and before that, he had a little skip movement to his shit. KB called it the Boogaloo, but yeah, man. Shout out TBV. Smash that like button. It's free. Do something with yourself. Ness, good. Hey, good thing keeping Colorado off the sheet, man.
Word.
I saw you said not hey ain't them the guys that burnt us last time?
Word. Word. He crazy. He went right back to the well, bruh. Bruh.
Sometimes you go back. Sometimes as I'm not
Nah,
gonna lie.
that ain't betting, man. That's gambling. He crazy, bruh. Like I didn't know. Like, see, I don't do that, man. People they could call me biased, but I'm not putting my money with my bias. That's not how
Yeah.
it's going down. Fuck that.
Sometimes you can't let the person that burnt you last time fuck you up again. You know what
For
I'm saying? So
real.
I'm not saying that Daniel was totally wrong because everybody thought that they was going to win. They was up 29-0.
Motherfucker,
And it was
yo, they sent me memes of dudes falling asleep saying this is Colorado fans when they seen it was 29-0. They went to sleep thinking it was all good. Woke up to an ass kick, and I'm like, what? I immediately called Danny like, yo, we lost? He like, yeah. I'm like, man, yo, that's why I'm glad I ain't bet, man. That shit terrible, bruh. He ain't hit a football parlay yet. We might
yo,
as well
nah, he
just
hit
stick.
one. Don't do my boy Danny
He
like that,
did?
man. Stay in the game, Danny. But yo, the Boston picks was live.
No, no,
Get to
no,
the
no, no.
betting.
But I said a football parlay. He hit a football parlay?
I thought he hit all his football picks one week.
Oh,
The week before
my
last,
bad,
he hit
my
all his
bad, my
football
bad.
picks that he gave. But yeah, the boxing picks did good. UFC fucked up my parlay. I need to get off the UFC shit, man. But yeah, Zoo, but money line, Keyshawn decision, they were the locks. So yeah, man, good
Yeah,
shit, man.
I put
Keyshawn got to do something, right?
I picked that
Keyshawn not
zoo.
looking good.
I picked that zoo decision. I believed in Mendoza being tough enough.
I was with you. I was with you. I think I let the water cooler turn me to the knockout because when I was speaking to Vega about Mendoza being on the back foot. I saw him fight on the back foot against somebody, and he looked okay. So I believe he could have survived. But that fight was supposed to be stopped in the end of the 11th round, and I was supposed to be Pick'em League champion right now. But yeah, in the 11th round, the ref just gave Mendoza to let him stay because he was a warrior. Shout out to Mendoza. You know. But yeah, that fight could have been stopped. I got Zoo Charlo 50-50 now. He was looking real Canelo like as he
Yeah,
was very
with
calculated.
the walk down.
Nobody yes, yes,
Yes,
sir. Nobody
sir.
talked about how Zoo, they didn't complain how he one shot. He conserving his energy. He punch placement. These shots gonna hurt when I hit you. And
Mm-hmm.
then I'm about to turn up in the six. So he
Champ, I
looked
got
very
to get to some
yeah.
other people. You know the bell. You know, Jay Will,
Already.
what up?
Shout out to BV. Smash.
If you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Help us with the visibility of the show. We got Nate right back at us with another $5. Shout out to Nate from Alien Games. At the end of the day, this is going to be a great promotion because the press conference is going to be crazy. Ness, oh shit, I read that. Fuck. Jay Will, invite sent. SDX Renzi, what up?
Yo,
All right,
yo,
I hear you now.
yeah, man.
Jay
What's up,
Will,
Ness?
that's crazy, bro. All this time, I just pictured you extra dark skin, like JP. You a light skinned brother like me. What up, player?
What's up, boss? Yo, um, man, good topic today, man. Good topic today. The one thing I will say is this, man. First thing, if you can, man, if you got it on speed dial, can you hit me with that so emotional sound bite, Carl Thomas?
So emotional. I don't got that. I don't got that. What I got is the K Dot. Ain't that his name? What the fuck is his name from Compton? That's the one we use. Emotional from
Oh,
him.
that's so emotional. Yeah. Hit me with that one time, please.
Where's that at? Lord, you hit me. There you go.
Yo, man, some of these guys calling in talking about what Regis is saying could hurt them. It ain't like it
You
could hurt
breaking up. You breaking up. You breaking up. Whatever you
the
did, you fucked up.
fight
Yo,
or
champ, whatever you did, you fucked up. Your
or I
service
don't know
is
why he
bad.
was saying it. It's not a good look for the fight. Oh, yo, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, now we can.
Can, can you hear me?
Yes,
Damn.
we hear you.
Yo.
Yo, we hear you.
Okay. Nah, I must have moved to a different area. You can't hear me?
I hear you. I
Damn.
hear you. What is wrong with him? All right, let's get to someone else then. He went through like a dead zone or something. We'll come right back to you, Jay Will. Jump out, jump back in or something. I was interested to see where that was going. SDX, talk to us.
Yo,
You straight.
uh, Nas, I ain't too sharp about the topic. I really don't know about that. Like, as far as if that's true, I missed the intro to the show, so I don't know what your view is on if that really happened or not. How you feel, but I feel like if it is, I don't really. I mean, I can't say it's not a big deal because then I feel like that would make it even more interesting where these fighters they not worried about quote unquote losing they owe. So then they'll just be fighting at this point. So if that did happen, then I feel like then they need to just own up to that put that on there. But if it didn't happen, then niggas is gassing it. You feel me? But uh, it's not like it's not common for a lot of fighters, like you said, to go down there to Mexico to pad up the record. You feel me? Get some fights going. You know, when I first started learning about boxing, one of the guys that I knew, um, that was going down there. You feel me? And most of his, I think his like first 8 fights was down there, and he was like 8-0 off just off fights in Mexico. So, um, I mean, people do that. So I don't really think that's a big deal. As this weekend, good boxing, man. You feel me? Real good boxing. I just wanted to speak on the last thing. That's one thing C Dub said. I see he peeped the same thing that I peeped. You remember I told you on yesterday's show when you did the recap. I heard you say something in the betting show video, and I couldn't remember the line you said. But that exact line C Dub just said was what I remember when you was like, ain't that the team that burnt us? And I took them out of my parlay, but I ain't gonna knock Danny because I did put Notre Dame though. I trusted in Notre Dame. I did a little bit of research, and that parlay did hit with Zoo by decision, and then Duke Reagan as well. So that was a pretty good. You feel me? A nice little parlay come up. So shout out to Danny,
Bruh, you
man.
brave.
He
You
just gotta
brave.
he he just gotta let go of them buffs, man.
Word.
I feel like they hit or miss. That's a risky one. And all I'm worried about now is guarantees, man. I need to know what they gonna do for real. I ain't betting with my I'm a fan. Nah, I ain't doing that shit no more. But shout out TBV. Get to some more callers, man.
All right.
If y'all ain't already, man, make sure y'all join that betting show, champ level on YouTube, or hit that Patreon, man. Support. Hit that like button. All right.
Let's go. Let's see. We got JT, Coach JT on a check in. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget I need you to subscribe. Let me see where we at while we wait for the next caller to connect. Looks like we're at 182,391. So we're about 100 and some change away from our halfway point of 182.5. And then we're going to keep it moving. What up, JT?
Yo, yeah, no, you're next.
I hear you.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Is this topic basing towards Devin Haney losing in Mexico?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know how Regis got that information, but I guess he part of that boxing world. I heard that before because we was talking about that on the back call before I brought it up back there. Somebody had told me not Regis, Devin Haney lost in Mexico, and they paid some money or something like that to get it off. I didn't know he rematched the guy, but I did hear he lost in Mexico before. So so what Regis trying to use that against him, like to get in his head? What that got to do with his fight?
I guess
Because
he trying.
Devin Haney was like 17 at the time.
Yeah, I think it's what you say. He's just trying to use it to get in his head.
No, that's not gonna help him, man. Regis do got a chance, a punching chance. But if we break down this fight, we know Devin Haney is the better boxer. Um, in this fight, Regis is a hard puncher. He's southpaw. I wonder how that southpaw look gonna give him because he struggled against Lomachenko, but we know that's two different styles. But it should be a good fight. But I got Devin Haney winning. I don't think he just gonna dominate Regis. Regis gonna make it a fight, but Devin Haney gonna win the fight though. So, but besides all that shit, Devin Haney was 17 years old. He's still an amateur in that world that turned pro. Because you still got some good pros. I mean, good amateurs that's still pro at 17. So you choose to go pro at a younger age, and I mean, it's a possibility he got clipped on it. Because in Mexico, you don't know what age you really fighting out there. So, like I said, he tried to use that to mentally mess with him or something like that. That's not gonna work. But I got Devin Haney beating him about maybe what 75, 7 rounds. So give or take. Uh, but that's all I got though. I'm at work. That's my call.
All right. Yo, shout out to Ben Shalom of Boxer. He signed the U.S. broadcast deal with NBC Sports so that their fights could be shown on NBC Sports Universal's streaming platform Peacock. And shit, the fuck did I just do that? Uh, but it's only select fights, select events will be airing on NBC. So that's huge, right? Like they get all their fights on NBC streaming platform Peacock, but then if they got a big fight like a Clarissa versus
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
Shadeja Green, which is an American-based fight, maybe that can go on an NBC Sports. Ronnie, what up, Ronnie? Phoenix,
Good morning, Ness. I'll take you loud over here, brother.
you straight?
Got machines all around me, brother.
You want me to come back
Can
to
you
you?
hear
You
me?
straight?
Yeah, you can hear me. I'm good, brother. No, I'll be real quick, bro. I didn't get to catch y'all. I'm like the other caller, man. I missed the beginning. I haven't been able to really call in lately, brother. I'm working at a Microsoft plant, so they're real strict on the phones here. But yeah, I don't know why he's bringing that old ass shit up, but it is what it is. I don't think it makes no difference. I am waiting for the fight. I'm excited for this fight, brother. I think it's gonna be a good fight. I know you guys got Devin winning easy, but I think it'll be a good fight, bro.
I mean, the poll fucking is blowing Regis out. They're not giving Regis a shot. 8% KO, 5% decision. It's crazy.
But yeah, Ness, as always, man, you gotta make sure you gotta hit that thumbs up. I gotta keep it quick, brother. I just want to call in real quick, man. Say what's up. I haven't been able to call in, but maybe I'll catch you in the afternoon show, brother.
All right, bro.
But I'm listening always, brother.
You the
You guys have a
man.
good one.
I'm not even gonna say your name because you weird with it, but you saying I'm shouting them out, and I thought I didn't want another island, bro. Boxers not even in the fucking picture. Like, what fighters do they have? You know what I'm saying? Like, really, what fighters do they have? What American fighters do they have? Like, how does it matter? You understand? So yes, it's a good thing that they're domestic UK fights that they put on. We Americans can now get to see them. It's still my preference for everyone to be on one network. Like I don't get you, bro. Like you guys act like I could just snap my fingers and have it my way. If it was that easy, believe me, it would be everybody on the zone. But I can't knock or hate on Ben when he pulls something off like that. You know what I mean? As a UK promoter, to bag him a US network, that's big. Like, how do you want me not to get a man credit? You guys are so fucking weird. I should time you out. Stay wavy. What up?
Nes, buenos dias, que lo que?
Chilling.
Yeah, man. You already know, man. This man Regis, he capping, man. He just exposing himself. He just like all these other boxers, man. He just exposing how he's jealous of, Devin Haney, man. You know what I'm saying? Because Devin Haney is he's the youngest, most accomplished boxer in the world right now, man. You know what I'm saying? So he's just jealous, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all jealousy, man. But I mean, what he don't realize is, man, when he get in that ring with Lord Devin Haney, like. It's gonna be like when the Undertaker walk in that bitch. You know when it's like doom, the Undertaker come in that bitch and take that hat off and roll his eyes back. You know what I'm saying? That's like shit gonna get real, bro. He gonna realize like, you made a mistake, bro. You should have fought Adrian Broner. You know what I'm saying? You should have fought somebody like Adrian Broner who you could knock out. But this gonna be the strongest Devin Haney we've seen. Man. Devin Haney gonna be at 140. He should have been moved up to 140. You know what I'm saying? We might see. I ain't saying Devin Haney gonna knock Regis out, but we might see my boy Haney drop this nigga. Ness. Like I really believe that, bro. Because like Haney looks way more like healthy at 140. I'm watching the videos on Instagram, and it's gonna be the best Devin Haney we ever seen. Ness. I'm predicting he gonna drop Regis, and it's just gonna be the domination. Ness. It's gonna be a straight domination. I ain't giving Regis no round, not even one.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And anybody that feel like, oh, Regis gonna knock Haney out, put your money where your mouth is, man. I got $200 for two of y'all. I'll bet two people $200 that Haney gonna beat Regis. So you know what I'm saying? Like this is the Devin Haney era, bro. This is the Lord Haney era, and this is the Haney voice. And if y'all niggas don't like it, just put your money where your mouth is. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure my boy Ness, he'll bet one of y'all dumbass niggas that want to put money on Regis. So what's up? Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? That's like, what's wrong with these dudes, man? Like these dudes don't know that Haney is the new Floyd. They must not know. They must not know. He got the chorus, he got the girls. You know what I'm saying? Like youngest dude, undisputed. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is, man. Y'all got to get that hate out your heart. You know what I'm saying? That's
I hear you, champ. I hear you.
best jab in the game. That's Haney got the best jab. You know, now I will say this, Ness. Haney got to work on his defense. I didn't like how much Haney was getting hit against Lomachenko. I got to be honest with you, Ness. Haney got to clean up his defense, bro. You feel me, Ness?
Yep. I mean, he did go in there versus the best opponent. Plus, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know that Regis throws as many punches as Loma per round.
Right.
So I just feel he'll do better.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this will be the best Haney we ever seen. I think the defense going to be on point. The jab is going to be phenomenal. The power is going
You
to be
may
there
feel
because
like
y'all
it's
like
your
to call
time,
Haney the pillow face.
but it's not your
No,
time.
see the power. Salute the boxing
Stay
voice, man.
wavy.
Tell us
That's the time. Appreciate you. We got Rob Vegas.
Yo, what's going on? Top of the morning.
What up?
Nothing much, man. Just calling in and see what's going on with this Haney versus Prograis thing, man. Hey, where's the Prograis voice at? We got the Haney voice. Where's the Prograis voice? That dude just made a good point just now. Where's the Prograis voice? Ain't no Prograis voice. This nigga don't got no fans. What's going on? Nobody believes in this man. I got Dev beat him, and don't nobody care about that shit. Like he talking about he lost, and man, you gotta beat him right now. We don't give no fuck about that. This is worse than when Meek Mill brought up Drake's Ghostwriter. Like nigga, we don't give no fuck about what happened before this, bro. We want it's the music good, bro. Is the music good? Is Devin the shit right now? Yes. Like Devin is who it is right now. I damn near second everything the first song said. Like it's not his time yet, but he trying to get in there, and all this haterism on record and how he getting his money and how him and Bill moving, man. Don't nobody get no damn about that. If you feel you can beat this man, if he's so soft, just get in there and get the job done, Regis. Keep your belt. You can stir it up with this. He lost before, but we want to see what you're gonna do right now. Beat him now. Don't bring up what the next man did. You get in there and do it. You don't want to hear about what he did. You get in there and do it. We want to see you do it. We don't care about what happened before. That was then. This is now. What you say, what have you done for me lately? You're only as good as your last win. So come on, Regis. Stop. I think I heard you say it was nervous energy. That dude seemed kind of nervous, bro. Don't
Word.
what you worry about what he did, bro? What you like? Get in there, bro. And I don't even know. I don't know if he drop. I don't know if Dan drop him, but I say Dev 9-3. I got Devin Haney 9-3. That's my call. Appreciate the time. Yeah.
All right. Appreciate you, brother. We got Tyron. What up?
Yo, what's good, champ?
Chilling.
Shouts out everybody tuning in. TBV, man, the best out. Hope everyone blessed. Yeah, like the other callers been talking about, like I don't know why, Regis bringing that up. Um, Even if he did, okay. Your point is what exactly? Haney is undisputed. Um, he did what he had to do in the pros, so anything out, outside that really don't really matter. I just look at it as uh, a tactic to like make people look at Haney a different way, a different perspective of him, I guess. But if I was Devin Haney, I would go along with it. Press conference, I'm like, yeah, you know what? I did pay them off. Yep, I lost and I paid them off. Now what? You know what I'm saying? Now what? What? The fight's off? You scared now? You know what I mean? So it don't really matter. Um, he say she say until we get evidence, but even if we do get it, it don't matter. That can't help you win. But I think Haney's going to perform the way that people thought that he would do against Loma. And what I mean by that is, um, correct me if I'm wrong, Ness, but I feel like Prograis and Loma are similar in like size. Mistake me if I'm wrong. Do you believe that? Like size, kind. I know obviously
I
not size one bigger, but as far as the makeup,
I gotta
like
feel
the
like
short.
I feel like Regis has to be bigger.
Okay, okay, but you feel like, but I feel like, yeah, reach is bigger, but like the reach, the arm reach, and everything like that. I feel like Loma gave Haney problems because his IQ, the movement, the punches. I think that Haney is going to perform better and do what everyone thought that he was going to do against Loma. Prograis don't have the reach. His last performance to me really didn't look that good. I think Haney definitely going to be full strength at 140. Don't have to worry about cutting weight, and I just feel like he's going to put on a boxing expedition. I think I wouldn't say a domination, but it'll be close to a domination. I feel like the early rounds he'll give up just to see what Prograis brings, but after that, I think that he breaks him down. We possibly get a Floyd and Arturo Gotti top fight. Especially if Prograis can't hit him, and Haney's jab gonna be in his face all night, body punches, and I just think Haney will make easy work with him at the end of the last second half of the fight. But that's just my call, champ. Appreciate you, man, and
You may feel
shout out
like it's your
everybody
time,
tuning in. Stay blessed. Holla,
but
champ.
it's not
All
your time.
right, all right. Appreciate you, JT Counterpunch.
Yo, Ness.
Yo, yo.
Uh, I was listening to some of the callers. Whatever caller talking about, he ain't giving regions around. That's crazy. And I heard y'all were trying to break down the styles. Regis might not throw as many punches as Lomachenko, but Lomachenko attacks are different though, because he uses feet. He uses angles well. Regis is not a good angler to me, but he can step on angles, but not like Lomachenko. So we talking about two different styles of fights. But for somebody to sit there and say they can't get Regis around, I'm sorry. I did highly disagree with that, and I'm not. Well, I'm not gonna sit there. Well, bet me. I'm not betting nothing. I'm just saying based off what I see. Regis southpaw, he punches hard. Devin Haney lacked defense because he used more of his feet than anything else. But he definitely gonna have to keep them hands up. And he got to stop bending over to one side. Regis might capitalize on that because he is a puncher. So it's just a lot of stuff that I saw in the Lomachenko's fight. Looked like it gave Devin Haney trouble. It could be the style, or it could just be that the kid. I mean, Lomachenko was southpaw. So I'm just sitting here listening, and I think it's gonna be a tougher fight than a lot of people think it is. But like I said, I do got Devin winning, making better adjustments. But it's a possibility you can see Devin get hurt in this fight too. So that's all. I just wanted to get back in on.
All right, JT. Thanks for calling in. We going out to Kermit. What up?
Hey, Ness. I was listening. Man, who cares about what happened in Mexico? And plus, they're talking about erasing some stuff, man. We see it. We watch them erase fights over here. When Romero fought that guy, and that old man beat Romero up the whole fight, and then they gave him the fight. So man, boxing is so damn weird. It's crazy as shit, man. When you watch a fight, you know somebody's supposed to win, they don't, and then everybody in the whole world sees the guy should have won, and then they don't never overturn nothing. The judges, whatever they say goes. So who cares about yesterday, man? I could care less. This fight is, I'm picking Haney, you know, and I mean, I hope he wins. I might call up and bet, but man, you can't go by none of this shit you hear in boxing, man, because all of it is hocus pocus until fight night. So thanks for taking my call, man.
You the man, champ. Appreciate you calling in. Once again, the number to call 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time. Voice your opinion. Breakfast Club of Boxing, trying to get you through your workday. But remember, there's no show without you guys, so we do need you to participate in the show. Looks like we got ourselves a brand new caller in Dallas. Who is this?
B, man, what's up?
B, talk to us.
As far as him paying off somebody in Mexico, I want to know the facts, So I'm not going, because I feel like the undefeated record does matter. People acting like it don't. I feel like I want to know the facts before anything, but really I think it's just Regis trying to discredit Haney before he loses. Because I think Devin going to do the same thing he did to Lomachenko, just work his body. Because he's a southpaw. I think he's just going to work his body out. And if he got to box with him, he going to box him out. But I think it's bullshit. And I think it's crazy people buying into it, So.
I'm there. I'm here. I'm just letting you get it off your chest, champ. You all good?
Yeah, man. I think it's bullshit, man. That's all I'm gonna say. But I just think it's bullshit. And we need to hear the facts. Like, who is this fighter that he lost to? Like, do you know that he allegedly lost to?
They saying Hector Garcia's Monte.
Okay, so can't we find that out? Like, can't we just easily find that out?
There's a YouTube channel that has the fight, but now people are saying that there's more than one fight. So I don't know, man.
It's bullshit, bro. But all right, man. I appreciate it, man. But definitely gonna put that body work in, man. And he gonna do the same thing, because Regis he flat-footed. He can't really, Devin can take a punch, Regis can take a punch, but he gonna put the body work in and get the decision. So that's it, man. I appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you, champ.
Right.
Appreciate the new callers. If you are on the line and you feel like I haven't gotten to you, that's because you haven't pressed 1. We're going out to Colorado, Stonebone.
What up? What up?
Good morning.
Regis. How about he should have called Bill and asked, hey, who y'all called so I can try to get my ass getting whooped overseas took off my record. Or matter of fact, call Eddie. See if he can call the BBFC and find some you know how you take them 12 years to find a substance anyway. Maybe the BBFC can find a substance that was in Josh Taylor's system a couple years ago. Like, this is just ridiculous, Regis, man. Like, he gonna get his ass whooped now. This probably gonna be like a fucking 10-2 or something. Like, niggas get to talking this kind of shit, that made me start to wonder, like, where is his mentality? And it was the other day somebody called in and said, man, Regis is taking this serious. He out there training in California now and blah, blah, blah. I said the last time he trained in California, he got his ass whooped. He was out there training on the beach for Josh Taylor. You go watch the videos of him walking around with the pretty Latino girls doing interviews, cute and getting his hair braided and sitting on the side talking. Man, he wasn't out in California grinding. He was out there living like a Hollywood person. So if that's what he's doing again, he really about to get his ass whooped by a dude that takes this shit for real. Devin is a fighter that go around the world to get work. He travels the country. Bill them pull up everywhere. He gonna be up in the Bay. He gonna be in Vegas. He gonna really be going at this. And I'm at this point, I don't know if Regis is happy to be the champion and happy to get this unification fight, or if he really gonna win or try to win. Like, I don't like this weirdo talk. And now Devin Haney don't got defense, according to a person I respect as a coach. I'm lost now. Devin Haney, one of the top defensive guys, who every now and then may have a defensive lapse where he'll come up inside. Now he don't got good defense. He only uses his feet. Are you fucking kidding me? His jab is a part of his defense. His footwork, his head movement, feints. Like, now Devin don't got defense. Next, everything I've knew about boxing, I guess, is done changed overnight. This shit is ridiculous. Dudes who were saying Earl gonna knock out Bud is all of a sudden Nostradamus is of boxing and shit. This shit is ridiculous, man. All right, man, I'm gonna catch you later.
Y'all terrible. You shots fired. Supermax, what up? Oh shit, screen sharing. I'm fucking crazy.
That's it, bro. I ain't mad a bit. I ain't even. I be taking straight, bro. I was gonna bring stuff out. He gonna
Get
shoot
off
the
that
sled.
shit tooth, man. Get you a hibernation 5. What you say about stray bullets? I think I don't even know. Shit
Hold
weird.
on, hold on.
You need some
Hold that.
hibernations, man. Sound
Hey, I'm gonna
horrible.
put him on my Christmas list, dog. I need to. Hold on.
Supermax.
Yo,
Yo, what up?
I, I said, goddamn, man. I said I was gonna call in and agree with Stumbone that we catching strays, man. I was agreeing with him completely. I don't know who said Devin ain't got no defense, but that's fucking ridiculous.
Your coach's brother, JT.
Uh, nah, JT ain't say that. You, what? Nah, I can't agree with that one, man. Um, I'm not sure what is Regis looking to accomplish with this statement though. Next, like what are you trying to like? If you lose to Devin, he's not as good as we all thought he was. And if you beat Devin, what does that do for you if he's not as good as we thought he was? I'm not understanding what he was looking to accomplish by saying this.
I think he's just trying to get in Devin's head. You know what I'm saying? Make him mad, tease him,
I,
have people
I get that,
question
but it's like,
him. Have people question him.
and I get that, but it's like, okay, but if you beat him, then you just beat a guy who wasn't who we thought. And then you know what I mean? That's just I see. I get what you're saying. He went about it in a wild way, man. But no, to say Devin ain't got no defense, I can't agree with that, man. Devin is a good defensive fighter. I'm still looking forward to this fight, but this was just smart. It's up. At least we're talking about the fight, though. Right now, it's got us talking.
And that's what I
It's got
said. I feel like all news is good news. It don't matter.
yeah, yeah. It's a pay per view fight, so you need all the drama you can get. You know what I mean? And to sell it, because it's gonna be about a $65, $75 pay per view. We got to sell this thing.
Well, we don't know that yet. We don't know that yet.
Yeah, well, that's just assuming. I'm hoping it's no more than that. Jesus Christ,
I mean,
I can't pay $90 for this one.
You never know if they go with the $60 price point again, since they went with that.
Yeah,
For
yeah,
his
for sure.
ESPN one.
But yeah, hey, Regis got to back all this talk up though, man. At the end of the day, so I'm just glad we're talking about the fight, man. But that's really all I got.
All right, Max, thanks for calling in. For anybody that wants to call in, the number to call 1425-569-5241. Press 1 time. Don't forget, Discord is available. Twitter Spaces is available. Counterpunch JT responding to them shots.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
Yo,
We hear
I ain't
you now.
responding. I ain't responding to no BB pellets, man. I just think they misunderstood what I said. I never said we just don't have defense. I said his defense. Basically, what I was trying to say is defense is suspect because I said maybe it was the southpaw look that gave him trouble because he got hit a lot. Maybe I ain't get into detail for detail, but I never said Devin. I said Reach. I mean Devin Haney doesn't have any defense. He does use his feet more than a lot to get out of situations and stuff. So that's just my opinion on it. Honestly, But damn, Stonebone, you don't gotta sit there and say like you lost respect for me, opinion. And here come Supermax come back jumping in on it. Barely heard the conversation, and then you just throw my name out there and they say, "Oh, JT said that." But like at the end of the day, I never said Devin Haney doesn't have good defense. His defense was suspect against Lomo. He got touched a lot. Somebody that got good defense don't get touched as much. So, and he kept making a lot of mistakes in that fight. No, I had him winning that fight. A lot of people thought he lost that fight, honestly, even though I had him winning. But he did get touched a lot. And I just thought that was from some of the defensive mistakes that he was making from a southpaw stance. So, honestly, do he really have good defense or not? I don't know. But I never said Devin Haney don't have no defense. That's my counter punch.
We got a couple cash apps. With a cash app, looking like Mike Hicks on the check-in says, "If it's a lie, then we fight on that lie." Slim Charles. Salute, champ. Salute. If you want to call in, you want to voice your opinion, you know how to do it. 14255695241. Press 1 time. This is the voice of the people. There is no equal. Come on and call in, voice your opinion. Let us know how you feel about today's topic. We are going out to Josiah. What up?
Yo, you good?
Perfect.
All right, bet. I got my AirPods in, but no, I called, bro, because I really feel like a lot of. I'm on the phone, bro. Yeah, it's all good. Nah, but I really feel like a lot of people is real emotional, bro, about what he's saying, more so than getting hyped. Like this really hyping me up. Like you even said, and that's like all what you say. All promotion is good promotion.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like this should get you excited. Like I'm excited for the press conference tomorrow. I feel like this really going, you know what I'm saying, put a fire behind Devin because that's who I got winning. I got him winning 8-4, 9-3. You know what I'm saying? So I got it in his favor. That's really my call, though. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we should really just get hype about it instead of being emotional about it.
All right.
For sure.
Appreciate you calling in, champ. We got Quan on the check-in.
Yo, Ness, you can hear me?
Yep.
Hey, yo, can you do me a favor and play the one soundbite, the haters soundbite you got
Oh yeah.
there? Haters. Haters.
Cause that's what Regis is starting to come off to me. Like it's just a hater. He not giving no credit to Dev. This whole build up so far, he ain't been giving them no credit. He been coming up with excuses, just a whole bunch of bullshit and deflecting. Like, first of all, let me just go through this little list real quick. First, the dude was acting clueless on the fight date, so he act like he ain't know what date Tyson Fury was fighting, and it was confusion on what he was saying on the contract. One day he was saying, "Oh, it's this date." One day he was saying, "Oh, it's not that date," or he was confused. He's talking about, "Oh, I want the toughest fights," but he keep talking about Adrian Broner. Like that, Adrian Broner needs at least two nuts before we can even say he is gonna be a tough fight for Regis. Honestly, first he kept on deflecting with that. All right, then he keep coming out here and he's saying, "Oh, Devin only chose me because of my last fight, my last performance." Cap. Devin was looking at him before that. Didn't Devin make that call to Eddie Hearn before that the real fight? That's
I'm
true.
not sure.
He did. He was looking at him, and they had the little. We talked about it on the show. They had a little back and forth, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm the one who put that call in to Eddie." Boom, boom, boom. That was before the fight. So even before you had the bad performance, he was looking your way, right? Then, in my opinion, I feel like he was making some excuses. Like even on his social media, he posted like this little kind of like a little epilogue or whatever from his last fight, and he was just showing that he was struggling with the weight. To me, that was an excuse. To me, that was like saying he was in the bathtub. Dude was looking like he was about to die in there. I'm like, man, come on, bro. And I do know boxers struggle with making weight and stuff like that, but to me, that was already a pre-excuse for like why he might struggle with his next fight. Then now he's saying Dev lost in Mexico, bro. All right, which fight he lose? If he did lose in Mexico, did he get overturned to a W, or did they just completely wipe it off? If it did, which fight was it? Like, you got to be more specific. If you're going to come on your social media and double down on it and be like, oh, yeah, I just got confirmation, well, which fight is it? If you're going to expose something, expose it all the way. To me, all of this is nervous energy. And it just probably because he noticing like he got a tough fight on his hands, but I don't respect it. I respect Regis as like the fighter in the ring, but like all of the antics and stuff, yeah, I can't get behind that. So that's my call though.
Appreciate you, champ. Appreciate you choosing us to voice your opinion and get it off your chest. You know it's gonna make it to Regis. We got Cliff, Connecticut. What up?
Oh damn, can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm in the doctor's office, so I gotta keep it a little calm today. Um, yeah, what the fuck? Where is that? Where is that? So, what y'all was saying? Oh yeah. I feel like they is doing this to sell the fight. No, I don't really think it matters how if this is gonna make Regis' opponent look weaker. Because I heard that one of the callers say he don't understand why Regis would say that, because Regis is just taking credit away from his victory by downing Devin first. I don't really think that is gonna matter because his Devin's view, how we look at him, is not gonna change based off of somebody's accusations. You're gonna get the credit you deserve regardless. So you could say whatever he want to say, and we all know who Devin is, and however we view him is however we're gonna give Regis the credit. Mm. I also feel like Devin did get hit a lot in that Loma fight, like kind of flush. So I would like to see him improve his defense too. But that's one of the knocks about him and Shakur. When you bring them two up, some people say that their problem with Devin is he gets hit more than Shakur. And in that Loma fight, I can visualize still Devin getting punched in his face and his hair flying, and you could just see his hair just flying around. Like, I don't like that. I don't want to see that happen to him in this fight. Yeah, you don't want to see that because supposedly Regis got power, so he catch Devin good and shit. That might not be good for him. But I got Devin winning this fight. I'm gonna put my house up on it, and hopefully Devin win me a new house.
Damn,
And that's pretty much it.
house.
I'm confident in him like that. I don't see him losing, so I might as well get rich off it. And I've got to pick him by decision. That's the thing, though. I wouldn't be surprised if Devin stops him by accumulating of punches, because Devin now at 140, we don't know if his punches is going to be a little bit
So if you
stronger.
don't know,
Now
why
that
you
he's going to
betting
knock it,
knockout?
I might bet money line. We're entitled to change. Of course, I'm not gonna bet knockout. If you either gonna bet decision or straight up, you ain't definitely ain't taking Devin for knockout. Come on. But the point is that you got to be concerned if you want to take Devin by decision. Worry about him being a little bit more stronger, and that he's gonna knock him down. But if he's outboxing him and outclassing him, that could get stopped just because Regis can't do nothing about it. And Devin has got 5 more pounds, so we don't know what his power is gonna look like. But I got Devin winning easily, and I wouldn't be surprised if he stops him. That's it, champ.
You may
All
feel
right.
like it's your time, but it's not your time.
Who we got? That was Cliff in Connecticut. Next up. On the line. Is this, well, let me double check before I say the wrong name. King George. Nope, 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 nope. My mistake. We got actually. Is this. All right, we got a new caller. What's up in the 425?
What's good? What's good, Ness? What's good,
Chilling.
Ness? This is Jay Blizz. This is Jay Blizz from over from Seattle. But yeah, I think I personally think Regis is supposed to be disrespectful. I mean, if you think about it, he's the underdog in his own division against a fighter that ain't even fought in the division yet, and he's a champion. He's already a proven champion. And he probably feels like a handpick. So I believe, I personally believe that I think he should be disrespectful at this point. And that's what boxing's all about. Everybody gonna get to talking about whatever. I mean, I don't think Regis is as confident as he says he is, because when he says that he's gonna walk, when fighters get to talking about walking through, all he's saying is he's gonna walk through Devin and he's gonna hurt him. He ain't talking about embarrassing him. He ain't talking about putting on a show. He's he's upset. He's showing frustration and animosity, but I don't think he's as confident as he says he is. Another thing about that comment with about the him paying to get fights taken off his record, that comment did come from Rolly, and I thought that was interesting because when Regis was asked about Rolly, he like made it. He was like, "I'm not fighting Rolly because he's trash." He basically made him seem like a goofy. So why you gonna take some rumor that you heard from a goofy and go ahead and spread that on the internet? I thought that was, to me, that seemed kind of desperate. And then the crying and whimpering about the fight date and everything, that was nervous energy to me. But overall, Regis is dangerous. And he's proven in the division. So I believe it's gonna be a good fight. And I believe it's gonna be it has the potential to be a good fight. Regis is dangerous, but I think when they say Devin's defense is suspect, I think that's crazy because Loma is supposed to hit Devin. Loma was basically a number one pound for pound fighter. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to hit Devin. Devin's fighting a lot of competition. I don't think Devin's like the best in between 135 and 140, but I think he ain't ducking no smoke for sure. And yeah, but overall, it's gonna be a good fight. I guess we'll see what happens. Don't be surprised if he embarrassed Regis and that fight end up getting stopped early because Regis is flat-footed and he's gonna be fighting a much faster fighter. So I guess we'll see what happens. But thanks a lot for having me. Shout out to the Boxing Flakes. Shout out to Ness and shout out to Daddy also.
Appreciate you, champ. Thanks for calling in, voicing your opinion for sure. We going out to some more callers. If you want to call in, feel free. Adrian in Uruguay, what up?
¿Cómo estás, Nes? ¿Cómo estás?
Chilling, chilling.
All right. So Regis said that um, they didn't pay for a fight in Mexico. He got removed from his record.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I think he just selling the fight. I don't really care, to be honest, if he did or not. I mean, whatever. If that really happened, it was probably a long time ago. But I don't think it happened. Uh, and to be honest, when fighters are selling fights, they usually say some crazy stuff. Like, I remember even Devin saying that Loma was a dirty fighter. And Loma was like, what you mean, dirty fighter? I don't think he's dirty, not at all. But, as far as the fight, I think it's going to be a good fight. I think it's a dangerous fight for Devin. Um, he did got punched a lot in the Lomachenko fight, but people need to remember that, that is Lomachenko. Lomachenko is gonna get to you. He fights in angles, and he's gonna punch you a lot. And Bridges is a different fighter. I don't think he's gonna get to Devin like Loma did. I think that's impossible. But he does carry more power punching than Loma, so he can make it for a good fight. It's gonna be a good fight. So we gotta appreciate Devin for what he's doing. He's taking challenges. Actually, I think it's a hard fight. So yeah, I wanted to ask you. Sometimes boxers have these performances that are not so good before a great fight. Do you think Riches could fought a better fight and he didn't to get like a Devin Haney fight? I don't know if I explained myself.
Yeah, no clue what you mean.
My
Say
bad.
it in
Like
Spanish. Say it in
you know,
Spanish. Say it in Spanish.
yeah, when a fighter is avoided, do you think they're gonna fight a bad fight to get better fights?
No,
No.
no.
Okay.
That's the shit they try to say about Triple G. No, I don't believe that. I don't
Yeah.
believe
No.
I
Me
don't I
neither.
don't I don't
But
believe fighters look bad on purpose.
I mean, and that's taking a risk. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about that, but seems like that was the case with Regis. He was saying that, or people were saying that about his last fight.
Nah,
So I don't know.
he
Yeah.
probably just didn't get up for that opponent, but I don't think he purposely did that. No.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I agree. Well, anyway, Ness, that's my call. Shout out to you and shout out to the boxing community.
Adrian, thank you. New caller, Seattle. No, Cleveland. Who's this?
Yeah, this Mario. What's up? You can hear me?
Perfect.
I'm on the Devin Haney loot, like hiding the losses. I think it's some validity into that because I know all like in the YouTube boxing street, nobody really ever talks about how black fighters are marketed and promoted differently than other fighters. You can't have an L. Hello?
Yeah, I hear you, but Regis got an L.
I mean,
Got
yeah,
an
but
L.
he's not.
Like, there's a lot of black fighters
I,
with
I, I
L's that are still stars.
no, I understand that, but they on the tail end. That's why we don't get the tank. We don't get the tanks, the Shakors, because it's like Tank and bubble wrap. Tank almost 30 years old and never been in a real fight.
I mean, I think you're being unfair.
Keep it,
You know he been in real
keep
fights.
it real. Keep it a buck. Every fight Tank had, you knew he was gonna beat him.
Absolutely, but that just goes to show how good he is. We thought Canelo was
I
gonna
mean,
beat.
yeah,
We thought Canelo was gonna beat Bivol because we thought that's how good he was. Like that's just what we do when you the top guy in the sport or in your division.
I mean, steel sharpens steels. I mean, you don't just think that's kind of
Champ,
funny. A dude almost 30, never been in a real like
but
a
champ,
50-50 fight.
I mean, who is the 50-50 fight for Tank? Because he's the favorite over Devin and Shakur and Loma.
I mean, I mean,
What 50-50
I
fight?
mean
Tell
those
us.
those.
Tell us.
I would say Devin and Shakur.
Those are not 50-50 fights, and you know it.
I believe so.
They not 50-50 fights. The bookies is not making those guys even money each. Come on, bruh. They ain't even make motherfucker. Earl opened up a favorite over Crawford. Like, nah,
I mean,
man.
come on, that's a whole nother story, man. That was a hype job.
I'm
Come
just
on now.
saying. I'm just saying. Tank will be the betting favorite over both of those guys, bro. That's my belief.
I
I'm not
mean,
saying you wrong. You got your opinion. I got mine. If I wish I ain't had a poll, I'd
I
have made a poll right now. Who's the favorite over Tank? Ain't nobody the favorite over Tank.
I mean, I just feel like that dude in bubble wrap and like nobody ever really talk about that. It's like
Bruh, he just fought the
with
dude y'all been begging him to fight. Y'all been begging him to
huh?
fight that dude. The world was begging
Who?
for him to fight Ryan.
Come on, man. Like like Ryan is cute. It's a nice story, man. But come on, man, Ryan don't pass the eye test.
You're right, but it was a
You know what I'm
race.
saying? Like,
It was a race to Ryan, and Tank got there first, and now everybody mad. Everybody wanted to
I mean,
fight Ryan. Shakur called out Ryan. Richardson Hitchin called out Ryan. Devin got in the ring for Ryan. Everybody called out Ryan. Everybody. So you can't hate on
it's a
Tank.
money play. It's a money play and an easy fight.
It's the biggest fight in
Is it
boxing,
not?
and that's why it broke records.
It's the biggest. Really,
It wasn't?
biggest fight in boxing.
Did it do better than Errol and Spence? Did it do better than Canelo and Jamel? I'm waiting for you
I
to
mean,
answer.
yes, it did, but Ryan, that's an outlier, man. He like, I would say he's more Logan Paul, Jake Paul than, you know what I'm saying, boxer. Like, it's just gonna bring in
Bruh,
teeny bopper
Ryan
casuals. I
knocked
mean,
out
like,
Javier Fortuna and Luke Campbell. He is not nothing like Logan and Jake. You out here wilding.
no, you know what I mean, man. It's a hype job. It's a hype job, and it's like Oscar, like, fuck it, man. We just gonna throw him out to the woods. We gonna get this money. I mean, like, is he not a prospect? Is he a contender or a prospect?
Is you picking him?
No, I'm saying, is he a prospect or a contender?
And I'm saying, is you picking Ryan Garcia in his next fight December 2nd?
All right, Des. You good at what you do, man.
Is you
good at what
picking
you
him
do.
though? Answer the people. Is you picking him?
Yeah.
So he ain't that much of a bum if you keep picking him over motherfuckers.
Come on, man. It's easy when you fight tomato cans.
So Oscar Duarte's a tomato can. I'm gonna just keep peeling back the layers of you. People gonna see who you really are. Oscar Duarte is a tomato can. I just want to make sure we heard that clearly. I don't want to put words in your mouth. You know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
I ain't never heard of him.
Oh, so then what? Are you a casual? Because you
I would say
putting people in
I'm a casual.
boxes, so I should put you in a box. Because if you don't know who Oscar Duarte is and you automatically picking Ryan, you calling him a YouTuber, like, come on, champ. Everybody wanted that
come
Ryan
on,
fight.
Ness.
Everybody wanted that Ryan fight.
But we know why, man. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a
of these
question.
fighters, like,
Let me ask you a question.
Go
If
ahead.
Ryan is a YouTuber, why he beat Devin Haney 3 times? I ain't never met a motherfucker that can't do something that could do it 3 times by luck or accident. You can't box, but you could beat. You can't box,
Was
but you
that
could
the
beat.
amateur?
I mean, shit. Of
It
course,
was the amateur.
of course.
I mean, I can't speak on the amateurs, man. We talking about pro prize fighting.
Let me time this dude out for lying on my name, talking about I never spoke about Duarte. Fucking liar. I watch more Golden Boy boxing than all of y'all. I've been having the zone for 4 years, since 2018, probably 5 now, so fucking lying. I watch Aldo Duarte lose. I know exactly who Duarte is. I've been on record on this show telling y'all how cute the motherfucker is and they can make him into something. So please, you know what I'm saying? He's a puncher. They got the right face. You feel me? They can market him and they going to market him. They gonna market him in this fight with Ryan. Y'all see. Y'all will see. But if Ryan's a bum, stop picking him, y'all. Y'all got to stop picking him so that we can really see that he's a bum. Because Tank is the favorite versus everybody, but everybody want to shit on Ryan for losing to Tank. But last I checked, Tank going to open up the favorite versus anybody he fight. Joe's, what up? Joe's, what up?
Dímelo, Nestor Gibbs.
What's up?
Nestor, you hear me?
I hear you. What's up?
What's up, my brother? Yo, I think Haney's Haney's gonna beat up Regis, and I think, in my opinion, he's like the new age Paulie Malignaggi, and I think It's gonna be like Paulie versus Juan Diaz, except Haney's gonna whip that ass. Honestly, that's how I feel. And as far as like that tank talk that I was talking before, I think what homie meant to say was like you need to see Tank in a 50-50 like
But champ,
talent wise kind of
who's
fight.
50-50
I
with
think that's
Tank?
what he meant.
But who's
No,
50-50?
talent,
Okay,
like
who's
talent wise,
50-50? Who's 50-50, bro? Just answer the question.
I think Haney just because of the belts,
Bro,
undisputed. So you got to give him that. Like as far as talent goes,
I don't know,
um,
man. Talent ain't got nothing to do
you
with
know what I mean.
power. When
I,
y'all get in the ring,
I
when y'all get in the ring, they both could box and one punch is harder than the other.
oh no, yeah, absolutely. Like I don't think it's a 50-50. I think it's more like a 35
Bro,
65 type shit.
not you,
But
champ. Not you. I'm talking about in the chat. George Foster, please tell me the 4 fights or I'm going to time you out. Don't be saying I'm capping if you can't provide no fucking fights where Tank will not be the favorite. I will time your ass out. You
now
be in a
Tank is a
phantom
favorite for
zone. Fuck you
everything.
talking about.
Tank's a favorite for every.
And
Tank
that's
is
my
the fucking
argument.
face of
That's
boxing.
my argument. There
Tank is
ain't
the
no.
face of boxing.
That's my
We
argument.
can't we can't we can't debate that. He's the face of boxing, man. The motherfucker went what 1.2 last pay per view.
Yep.
He's face of boxing, man. It is what it is, man. He's really like the Floyd. Like y'all niggas really gotta show me what you got, like, cause you can make these numbers with anyone
My
when it
man,
comes to that. But
my man said Tank T.O. is 50-50. Not in no bookie's
you're
eyes.
wilding.
Not in no
You're
bookie's
wilding.
eyes because Tank never had 2 fights that looked like T.O.'s 2 fights. Never.
You're wilding. Yeah.
Fuck wrong with y'all, man. Y'all don't even know this sport, bro. Remember what y'all come here for. Stop the
Cambosis,
bullshit.
Cambosis would have been slept by Tank.
Bro, he got dropped by
Yep.
Cambosis. The bookie's gonna make him a 50-50. I'm gonna start timing
Nah,
y'all
you're
out
wilding.
for saying stupid shit. I don't like stupid shit. Fucking dummies.
Yep. You're wilding. If you say something like a Crawford, oh man. But that's about it. If you say something outrageous like that, but now you're wilding. I think Devin is like the new
You
age
may
Paulie
feel like it's your
Malignaggi.
time,
No lie.
but it's not your time.
All right, champ. Uh, yeah, man. I mean, saying that Tank hasn't done nothing is just crazy to me when everybody was begging for that fight. Like, Devin was on the platform wanting that fight, getting in the ring. Like, let's not act like that, bro. Counterpunch, stainless.
Something. Yo, my phone doing too much. TBV, you can hear me?
Perfect.
I said, cool, cool. What up, Nuts? How you doing?
Can't complain. Loving the
Yo,
show.
I thought we was talking Regis and Devin. How we get on tank?
Because a caller called in. I don't really know how, but he basically said Tank ain't never been in a 50-50 fight, and he's essentially would get. I don't even know what he said, bro, because nothing that he said makes sense to
I
me,
don't know
bro.
if I can say that, man.
I don't know
Like
what he was trying to
it's
say.
an old fight, but I thought that the what's my man name? Jose Pedraza. I thought that was a 50-50 fight at the time. Like Tank was still coming up. Like, do I think that there's anybody 50-50 with Tank right now at 135 and 140? Honestly, I gotta say no. You know what I'm saying? You probably gotta go up to 147 to find somebody 50-50 with Tank right now. So,
Bro,
and I'm
Regis,
not even a big Tank fan like that. So
I think Devin would have to knock out Regis cold for
cold, yeah.
dudes to be like, oh shit, he moved up, his power went up, he was sucking down to make weight. So with his boxing skills and this new power, he could beat Tank.
Yeah,
Or he the
yeah,
favorite
yeah,
of
yeah.
Tank. Like, come on, man. Like, we gonna sit here and just make shit up. Like, we seen him get hit versus Linares, so the bookies seen that too. The bookies seen
Yeah,
that
yeah.
too. That dude was
And
36.
JoJo.
Nah, but I don't remember JoJo hurting him. I need a
JoJo
timestamp for
ain't
that.
hurt him, but JoJo touched him. Just like Loma did. Loma ain't like really hurt him, but he touched him enough to,
Yeah, but
get him confused and shit.
a fight is a fight. You gonna get touched. It's about getting hurt. Like if you get
Yeah, I
hurt,
give you
then
that.
that's different. But like it's a fight. You supposed to hit me. I don't want to be
No,
hit,
I give
but
you
you might hit me.
that. Yeah, I give you that, but it still ain't enough for me to put Devin 50-50 with Tank. You know what I'm saying? That power that man got, you know what I'm saying, his counter punching reaction time and speed, man, like that's something on next level. So I ain't even a big Tank fan like that, but you gotta give respect where it's due. But listen, man, I called in to talk to you and the TBV universe. I'd already been talking about it. I got blessed by Majid with a kick ass job last year. So I'm throwing back to the community. Caller of the year, man, that's that take a lot. So, for me, I'm thinking like caller of the month or counter puncher of the month, whichever one, you know what I'm saying, y'all as a community can decide and that's you can decide, but I'm gonna give a boomerang for the month to that person. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give J Mac my pound for pound counter punch. I mean boomerang, cause look, my man done gained my
You
respect.
may
You know what I'm
feel
saying?
like
I
it's
done
your
I done
time,
been talking to that dude on the back
but it's
call
not your
for
time.
4 5 years with this Bud talk. You know what I'm saying? And I was more one of those who was a Bud fan but was on the fence, and I done watched my man. You know what I'm saying? Along with Stonebone and Brandon Maurice assemble some Bud boys. You know what I'm saying? And just shock the world. So, you know what I'm saying? That's homage to him. So for the rest of the year, my boomerang, as far as my pound for pound status, that's his. I just need my pound for pound. Really, I just want my gifts. If I'm being honest, if I could, I love to give uh I love to outsource as far as like ideas for shows to Vega because my man is always on with boxing. I'm back card biased. You know what I'm saying? If you want to sway me, then you need to call into the show, have an opinion. You know what I'm saying? It's cool if it's stupid. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all ain't on Patreon or subscribers, so y'all stupid anyway. But you know what I'm saying? Have an opinion. You know what I'm saying? Get your licks in. You know what I'm saying? Throw some jabs, throw some counter punches, and let this TBV universe know who you are so that you can go ahead and get you a free boomerang for the month. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? As I always say, man, please make sure you push that thumbs up, share this and every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This is TBV for life. And if you ain't on Patreon, or at least a subscriber, man, you dumb as fuck. Shout out to El Camino. Peace.
Appreciate you. For those that didn't understand, obviously, we have a pound for pound supporter level on our Patreon page. If you sign up to that level, that gives you an automatic free boomerang. What a boomerang is the ability to call into any show a second time. Um, Stainless is taking it a step further, and not only did he become a boomerang, but he's going to give his boomerang did he become a pound for pound supporter, but he's going to give his perk of boomerang to this month's best caller. Um, so that's pretty dope. Let's see who wins it. Then that means you get to call in 2 times. We got Joshua Grisham, Ness, $5. He says, Ness, we all know Ellie told him that bullshit. Regis looking for a way out and been looking. Pat's Nation, $2. He says, I'll take that $200 bet. I got Regis. You about to get a lot of people hitting you up, Pat. Ramsey, $5. Ness, when's the next Border Wars event? I got Haney by split decision. Regis has no defense and no footwork. What the fuck? Cares if he paid for his record. Cleaning. Hand on face emoji. Uh, Arthur A, $5. He said, Jojo Diaz landed 140 punches versus Devin. Landed 164 punches. Regis is bigger, faster, and more skilled than Jojo. The weight cut is going to be too much for Regis, though. I feel like JoJo's still faster than Regis. I feel like Regis is a little bit plotting. You know, he walks like Canelo does. Uh, Matt Bent, 500. Daily dose of Tank Quill. Tank is boxing's messiah. Devin, by unanimous decision, out hustles Regis. We got Cliff with a counterpunch in Connecticut.
Casual Cliff and his bitch. Nah, y'all just had a little casual back and forth, and you was beating on the casuals, man. So the casual champion had to call up and put you in your place, like I like to do. So when two people debate, they gotta agree on the definition of certain things for debate to be fair. So what is a 50-50 fight to you? Because I'm calling in a defend the man who said Tank ain't getting to a real fight yet, and you challenged him with yes he has, and I believe Tank has, but then you said name a 50-50 fight for Tank. So what is a 50-50 fight in your eyes? So we're debating the same thing.
50-50.
Yeah, what is a 50-50 fight? So because
A
I need to
fight,
know
a
what that
fight,
is
a
for your
fight where
standard.
the bookies, a fight where and to be fair,
For, if you the bookies determine a 50-50 fight for you, that's fine. I just need to know
oh,
what does that mean to you. So we're arguing the same thing.
for
Or for
me,
whatever you was asking that kid,
well, that's what
whatever
I'm
reason you
saying.
asking that, give me the reason.
I don't use my own judgment. I use the bookies. But if you want to say what's a 50-50 fight for me, I would say a fight where I don't know who's the winner.
And for the bookies, what is it? We're gonna get to both of them.
A fight where the
Come
money
on,
is
make it quick.
even.
I'm running out of time.
A fight where the money is
All right.
even or slightly even. Like even Earl Crawford, some could consider it a 50-50 fight.
If you don't consider Earl Crawford a 50-50 fight, then ain't no such thing as 50-50 fight because that's as close as I ever seen the odds. If the shit is negative 100 and the other dude is negative 110, they don't even give a positive. That's clearly a 50-50 fight. Am I wrong?
What do you mean?
Because when the fight is really, really 50-50, the bookies give both dudes a negative. Nobody even gets to be a positive. They'll give one dude like a
Nah,
negative 100, and they give the other
they could
dude
both
like
be.
a negative
That's what I'm saying.
150.
That's what I'm saying. They could both be even money, or one could be plus
I
100.
never see.
One could be.
All right, but we're on the same page.
But just listen. That's why
I
I
never.
said
Go
if
ahead,
you
go ahead,
use
go
the
ahead.
definitions of the bookies, plus 100 or even money and minus 100 is the same shit, bro. Like if it say minus 100, you got to put 100 to make 100. If it say plus 100, you got to put 100 to make 100. It's the same shit.
All right, so I never seen an even number on each side, but I would say anything that if both fighters are underneath 200, I would say that's a 50-50 fight in my eyes. And I agree with you that if we don't know who's going to win, that's a 50-50 fight. So if Tank, for you to say there's no 50-50 fights for Tank, I disagree. Shakur versus Tank is a 50-50 fight. I think the bookies will put it that way, and I think all of our community will put it that way. If Tank fought Devin,
Man, you
that's very
crazy.
close to a 50-50 fight.
You
I'm not
crazy.
crazy. You could defend it after defend it.
You may feel like it's your time,
Why
Bro,
wouldn't it
but
be
it's
if
not
it's
your time.
nobody is gonna be 50-50 with Tank, man. He punched too hard. You don't understand. Like the bookie's not about to lose money. Why they gonna make Tank even money when he got game changing power? You trying to get them broke, bro? Like you don't want to listen, but I hear you, man. Again, your opinion is your opinion. We'll see when the fights happen. Let me see who we got on the check-in. Jaime, what up?
Hey, what's up, Ness? How you doing this
Was
morning?
shit. Jaime, give me 1 minute, brother. Somebody got a counterpunch. No disrespect. You know how it goes. Malcolm, sorry. Jaime, I'm coming back to you. Don't go nowhere.
Yo, what up, Ness?
Listening.
All right, so you got my counterpunch stand from Cash App, right?
Correct.
Yeah, all right, because like I told you, we done with that YouTube and they little
30%
30% or
ripping.
whatever they put. Yeah, we done with that. But
Salute.
for but all y'all bugging, you bugging, and all the TBV community bugging. And the first thing you tripping on, you talking about Tank and Shakur, not a 50-50 fight. We don't know who gonna win that fight. What? That might be the best fight in boxing right now.
I wanna make a verbal $10 bet if that fight ever happened that Tank is its favorite. Versus both of them. versus both of them. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, bro, that
Okay,
power,
well, I want to
like they
make the
compare
verbal
his
bet
power
that.
to Wilder, bro. Like,
Okay, I
and he
want to
got
make the
more
verbal
skills
bet
than
that if
Wilder.
Shakur and Tank fight, that Shakur wins. How about that?
Say again.
And I want to make the verbal bet that if Tank and Shakur fight, Shakur wins. And Tank against Teofimo is also a 50-50 fight. We don't know who
Man,
wins that fight.
bro, Sandor put him down twice. You out here wilding for
Oh
respect.
my
You wilding for
God! No,
respect.
Sandor. I know Cambosis. Whatever he beat two undisputed champions. I don't care. I got Teofimo hard.
Brother,
That's how I
his
feel.
chin is still his chin. Tito
What's
Trinidad,
wrong with
Tito Trinidad is a Hall of Famer. Did he not get knocked down a bunch of times in his career? Okay
what that?
then.
What?
Okay then. What you mean what that got to do with it? You talking about Tio fighting Tig, player? He got dropped 3 times in his career that I can remember off top without Google. Without Google. Come on, bro. You wilding right now. Not the
I
favorite,
got
man.
Tank and T.O. being a 50-50 fight. I got Tank and Shakur being 50-50. I do favor Tank against Devin, so I won't call that 50-50. Now
Bro,
back to
some
my
people
call.
thought Sandor got robbed, okay? Then he lost to Cambosis, got dropped. Bro, you out here wilding. You ain't even looking at these
Okay,
fights.
let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question then. What performance does Tank have that's better than Teofimo's performance against Loma?
What performance? The Ryan performance. The performance.
Ryan,
The
get
performance.
out of
You
here,
didn't ask
bro.
me.
Come
See,
on, man.
see, 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 see. You did not say what fighter did Tank fight on the level of Loma. You said what performance, and I was mesmerized by Tank's performance. He barely threw a punch, and when he did, it was a motherfucking rocket that sent the other boy flipping around the ring. And then last time he hit him, he broke his rib. So stop the lies. When we talking
Man, Ryan was scared in that
performance,
fight. We could all see he was scared. He was just
you
running
know
in there
why?
throwing punches, trying to get it over
Hey
with.
yo,
He
Champ,
was trying to
hey
get it
Champ,
over with.
do they not be scared when they fight Wilder? So you know why. You fucking know why, because Tank is the Wilder of the fucking 35-pound division. You know
And
why.
I wanna get into this Devin against Regis. Now, I'm a little conflicted. This is where it gets a little hard for me, Ness, because there's two ways I look at Devin. And one way I admire him because I feel like he's a true champion. I do feel like he's what boxing is missing in a sense that I feel like he takes the best opponent that he can take. He's always done that. And now who doesn't want to fight him? That's not on him. But I do believe that he has been moving the right way. I think he's a good role model for the kids. I think he's a good champion. He's active. He does all these things. And so it's kind of hard for me to kind of shit on him when we start talking about skills. Because skill wise, I really don't think he's that guy. And I think it's hilarious that y'all be putting Devin Haney on y'all pound for pound list with when all he's only fought at one division and he never even fought the two best in that division. That's crazy to me. And I'm going to be in the building December 9th in San Francisco. If y'all have that brunch, I'm gonna be at the brunch and I'm gonna talk the most shit when Regis knock Devin out. I'm gonna talk the most shit. I'm gonna talk the most shit. And if he wins, kudos to him. I'll eat my crow. I'll take back everything I said. But y'all got Devin so high off what? Off beating JoJo? Off
Nah,
beating
off being
Gamboa?
undisputed,
Off beating
in one
Cambosa?
division.
He undisputed, but did he ever fight the best in the division? Did he ever fight Tank? No. When Teofimo was at the top of the division, did he fight Teofimo? No. When Teofimo got replaced by Shakur, has he fought Shakur? No. He's not up there like that, and we about to find out. He fucked up. I'm glad that Regis didn't look good in that fight because I think that's what influenced Devin Haney to take this risk. And shout out to him because Regis is a hell of a risk. He lost that fight against Lomachenko. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. I watched it 3 times back. I tried to give him some love off the first watch because, he's young, he's black. I wanted to, the body work, y'all. Y'all didn't look at the body. Man, Loma whooped his ass, bro.
So then
Let's
Regis
keep
will
it
whip his
real.
ass too.
I just think that that's a real test. It's the first time he's not fighting somebody 5'4". He's not fighting somebody over 35. He's not fight. He's about to actually have to fight. He's actually about to
Regis
be
not
in a fight.
34?
34. Yeah, but Regis ain't that active, so he's a good 30. He ain't taking that much punishment in his career.
I
So
mean,
I think
you bringing up age. I just want you to know 34 and 35
oh,
the same shit.
okay, and like I said, it's not the same shit. It depends. Terrence Crawford's 35 is not the same as fucking Linares is 35. So
Bruh,
it
we
it,
talking
it,
about two fighters that's active and not losing. Like you want to bring up Linares, of course his 36 is different than Crawford's 36, but Regis is 34.
dog, I'm gonna be in the building and I'm not gonna stop talking shit, bro.
Good.
I'm not. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna let all y'all have it. I can't wait
Champ,
to watch.
and one other thing, because I sensed the Devin Haney hate. FYI, Devin wanted to fight Loma in 2019 when Loma decided to go all the way to Mexico to give up his belt.
Okay, and Devin was talking about
I'm
when
just
I
clearing
fight
it up.
Loma.
I'm just clearing it up
Yeah,
so that you
but when
know,
Devin and Loma
let me tell you, I'm just clearing it up so that you know that when Devin wanted to actually fight Loma, he wasn't 34.
I'm gonna stop shitting on Devin, man, because I like Devin, and I don't want this to come off the wrong way. But my eyes see what my eyes see. And before I let you go, man, I know the caller, y'all nominate callers of the year and doing all of that, and there's a guy that I would like to show some love to. I don't know his name, but he always talks like this and shit. Yeah. And you could tell Shorty really got some moxie. He knows his boxing shit. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
I think you're talking about King Born. Is he a little crazy?
It's never a dull moment with that
Yeah,
dude.
you
His
gotta be
calls
talking
are
about King
always
Born.
good.
I think you're talking about King
Always
Born.
good.
Where he
He
be like,
always knows
where
what
he
he's
be like,
talking
yo,
about.
hey
He's
yo, hey
always
yo,
positive.
the one to be like, hey yo, Ness, word is born, Zilly Zang
Yeah.
Bang. Yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah,
That's King
yeah.
Born from Brooklyn.
Yeah, that's my man. I love his calls, man.
Malcolm, let me
But
get to
yeah,
some other callers, man. I gave you like 20 minutes there. Who we got? Nino. Oh shit, you picking Andre? Done changed the avatar?
Yo, Ness, you can hear me?
Perfect.
Yeah, man, I just been listening in for a couple of the callers, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. You need to start cutting some of these niggas off a little bit early. Heard some niggas say Devin Haney, Paulie Malignaggi. I had to get up out of here for a second. But like I said, man, it's gonna be
I
a good
mean,
fight.
I mean, come on, champ. You can't see what he mean. He mean like a good boxer, jab oriented, not a lot of power. But
Yeah, I
but
guess. I don't know.
I don't think it's a disrespect to call him Paulo Malignaggi. I get why Haney fans will feel that way. I'm gonna restart your clock. I get why Haney fans will feel that way because it's like Haney and Malignaggi got a beef. But Malignaggi is a two-time champ. He won his second belt in fucking the Ukraine. Like he beat
Yeah,
Sinchenko on the road for 250,000. I mean, he had to split that with Sinchenko actually.
yeah, I get you. I get you. But with this whole Regis, what he coming out with on Twitter, I don't know what everybody else been saying, but me personally, I think that shit coming off a little bit corny, man. I don't like how Regis been moving with this whole little build up and whatnot. And then he said he got into a car wreck and shit the other day, man. It's just I feel like he talking a little bit too much, bringing up Haney supposedly lost in Mexico or whatever. Like that rumor been going around. Ain't nobody found nothing on that shit. Like he ain't the first person to mention that. So I think he thought his fans or whatever, the Haney fans, was gonna jump on Devin about it. But I've been looking at the responses. He been getting everybody pretty much making fun of him about that shit, saying he don't want to make the fight and all that shit. He acting scary. I ain't gonna say he acting scary because I don't think that, but I just don't like how he moving, man. Like I said, but I do think Devin could win the fight. I ain't gonna say it's 50-50. I'll probably go like 60-40 in Devin favor. I really think Regis' only way of winning this fight is by knockout. I don't see him winning 7 clear rounds against Devin. So I'm excited to see how Devin reacts to the power at 140. I actually want to see what his power look like at 140 now that he could get a couple extra pounds on him. I don't think it's gonna be nothing too crazy where it's eye popping or nothing, but he might have a little bit more pop on him. And like I said, man, this we like a little bit over a month away, type shit, like a month and a half away. So like I said, man, the countdown coming, and I'm betting on Haney for that fight. And I heard a couple people talking on Tank earlier about his odds and shit. I know he was the underdog against Pedraza, but you know that was his first big step up fight. I don't think he's been an underdog since, and that's okay. It ain't really no big deal. I don't think he's gonna be an underdog shit the rest of his career. To be honest with you, like I think if he lined it up with Shakur, he'll be the favorite. I think if he lined it up with Haney, T.O., any of them guys, he'll be the favorite. So it is what it is, man. But that's all I got for you. I'll get up with you next.
You may feel like it's your time,
Right on time, Nino. Good
but it's
call.
not your time.
Good call. Whenever you agree with me, is a great call. Calls. What's up? My man calls in. His name is Calls. He said, "I am the realest." Calls 941. Is that Florida?
No, I'm in Cali, but that's like an area code where I'm from Mexico.
Oh, okay. What's up,
Yeah.
Calls? I actually seen your
Hey.
reaction to this. I was gonna screen share because I found it fucking hilarious. Let me show everybody.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, that shit was funny. But go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was about to say about the. Yeah, I'm looking forward for Devin Haney versus Regis, bro. The only reason I do see Regis winning if he like closes his eyes and then like takes a lucky swing and knocks out Haney, bro. But I do have Haney like outboxing Regis, maybe an 8-4, 9-3. But it's a good fight. But the only thing I wanted to tell Bill when you had him on your show that when Devin said that Regis is the number one guy, I kind of disagree because it's like I think Teofimo is because Regis he did lose to Josh Taylor, and Teofimo he went there and like washed out Taylor, but that's a different topic. Hey Nez, is Andy Cruz gonna be in the undercard? Like, do you know anything about the undercard for that?
Definitely,
Regis and Haney.
definitely Andy Cruz is on that undercard. Jerron Ennis said it on a YSM video. Excuse me, Boots Ennis. I mean,
Boots Ennis.
no. Bozy. Excuse me, Ennis.
Oh, all
The
right.
father,
Yeah.
trainer, and the trainer of Andy said it.
Yeah, that's good because this. When was the last time Andy fought? It was on the Alicia Baumgartner undercard, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's good that Andy Cruz is back. And also back to Tank. I was about to say also Teofimo, but also like we don't know what Teofimo will show up because like sometimes he puts horrible performance, then out of nowhere he shines. But also Teofimo like he's been dropped, and like how Tank said, bro, you could like do all the boxing, but what you gonna do when you get hit?
Word.
So yeah, but yeah, I'm putting just an easy 250 on Haney to win, and I hope he gets a unification bout after this, maybe with hopefully Tio, or I don't know, man. If Matias gets he like beats his Mando, I would like to see him against Matias, but I don't. But obviously, like it won't be a big fight because a bunch of people don't know who Matias is, but Matias will be a good opponent for Haney. But that's all I got for you, Ness. Thank you so much for letting me call in.
All right. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm interested to see how Haney looks versus Regis because if he could get past Regis unscathed, if he handles him well, I would certainly point him in the direction of Matias. Matias already has a blueprint. He showed he could lose. Um, you know what he brings to the table. So, rather the devil than you know than the devil that you don't. Marcus, what up?
Yo, what's good? Boxing
Chiller.
Boys, good show. What's up with you, Ness?
Chiller.
Hey, look here, man. Women lie, men lie. Boxing Voice archives don't lie. Man, boxing is an exhibition sport, man. So anybody who don't understand that this need to be promoted like the WWF, whatever Regis is saying. Listen, Devin has defensive responsibility. There was a time when people were saying Gennady got hit too much and he gonna get up with fighters that hit and Daniel Jacobs and all this other stuff.
and you found out that he had defensive capabilities. Devin got defensive capabilities. Did he get hit by a technician? Yeah, he got hit by a technician. He got hit by a dude that hit Rigondeaux, who Rigondeaux wasn't supposed to be able to be hit. So we clearly talking about a dude who 396 and 1, who understands how to throw punches and angles. He was going to get hit. At the end of the day, Devin did enough what he needed to do to pull the fight out. Goes down as a win. Now, is Regis that type of technician? No, he's absolutely not. Does Regis have power? Sure, you have power. But you need a missile to get the bomb to the target. You can hit hard as you want all goddamn day, but if you can't hit a dude, it makes no sense. Your average Jude at the gym with steroids is on steroids, got muscles, but he can't hit a fastball. So it don't matter that he's strong as a goddamn ox. He can break a bat before he can actually hit a baseball. Some of these dudes got power, but they can't land punches against people who are defensively responsible. Regis is barking up the wrong tree. Devin is going to use his feet. Devin don't have to hit hard. I see the Paulie Malignaggi. I see the Paulie Malignaggi premise, but I think Devin is more nuanced than Paulie. Paulie was a champion twice. Paulie has guts, but at the end of the day, when Paulie hit a threshold, he was going to lose every time. And what I mean by threshold is once he fought a certain level of talented dude, he was going to lose. Devin's gone past that. If we're talking about a 50-50, we're not bookies. So we're not talking about from a bookie perspective. At the end of the day, if Shakur Stevenson and Tank sign the fight, it's a 50-50 fight. Not because we're bookies saying it's a 50-50. We know that either dude can win. That's what we're saying. We're not saying what a better Vegas odds maker is saying. That doesn't make a fight a 50-50 fight. A 50-50 fight is if you and your homies feel like y'all need to buy the fight and y'all need to be sitting in front of the fight because you don't know who's going to win. That's what makes it a 50-50 fight. No, I've never looked at the odds and somebody say, oh, the bookmakers don't have it as a 50-50 fight. I'm not interested. So that's nonsense. Let's keep that out the way. We talking two different things. That's the TVV betting show. Okay, let's do that. But at the end of the day, Shakur and Tank is a 50-50 fight. Devin and Tank is a 50-50 fight. For whatever reason you think Tank has an edge, not just you, I'm just saying in general. For whatever reason, people believe the power solely has edge, I could say boxing ability negates that. So it's a 50-50 fight. We got to see who's able to ply their trade on that night, to ply their craft on that night. And there's a lot of things that come up to a training camp. You've heard many people say, hey, man, there was somebody in my hood good as Michael Jordan. Fuck, no, they not. You know why? Because it's not just the basketball skill on the court. Can you keep your goofy ass out of trouble? Can you not get in the car with your homie that stolen car? Can you get your dumb ass through college? Can you get your ass through basketball practice? Can you get yourself to the point where you can get drafted to ply your trade on the NBA? That's what will make you as good as Jordan. Not just because you can shoot like him, you can jump like him, and all this other stuff. That's dumb as fuck. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, can Tank get through a goddamn camp without choking the shit out of a broad and actually be in the type of shape he need to beat Devin? No, we don't know. That would make it a 50-50 fight. Can Shakur take the weight and come up and still apply his trade and still, negate what other people are doing? We don't know. That's why it's a 50-50 fight. Fuck what a bookie say. There are 50-50 fights to be made with Tank. Now, do you give Tank the edge? Personal opinion. So, Regis, whatever, like you said, Regis is the mad rapper right now. Regis been down there 34, like you said. He been under the radar. Josh Taylor put mittens on him as a fellow southpaw. You know what I'm saying? Like Devin fought Lomachenko. So, when you don't fight a southpaw in a while, you have problems with it. I.e. Terrence Crawford did not come out conventional, not one fucking round against Earl. And it showed that Earl wasn't nuanced with being in front of a southpaw again. Will he have a better chance? I don't know. This is why it's a 50-50 fight again. Now, bookie 50-50? Absolutely not. We all feel like Terrence Crawford is going to do what he do. But there are people who believe that Spence is going to have a better chance the second time around. I'm not one of them, but I still don't think that doesn't make it a 50-50 fight. So that being said, men lie, women lie, boxing archives don't lie. Go back, listen to other people talking about certain fighters that didn't have good defense, and you'll see that there's a difference between seeing somebody who gets hit and there's a difference between seeing somebody that's having lapses, and that's different. That's my call. Appreciate y'all in the morning.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
All right, all right. Yo, they saying Drake won his bet because a disqualification is goes down as a knockout, technical knockout, and DQ. So I don't know. I hope that would be dope if he didn't lose that. That was almost a million. Elohim, what up?
Yo,
What up?
shout out TBV, man. Y'all hit that like and subscribe, bro. Real quick, man, touching in. I see what Regis is trying to do, bro. I see what he trying to do when he putting out the little talking about he had a loss and all that. Like, but really I hope he not setting himself up for failure, bro. Like really just if he really believe in like Devin just this big ass fraud and you finna just go through and run through him and knock him out, he gonna have a long night, bro. He gonna have a long night. It's gonna be like Devin. Like I'm watching they camps and stuff like that. Like that boy looking chunky. The thing that I'm looking for to see from Devin, bro, is that what we haven't seen, and I think this is where he get a lot of his critics from, is that we never seen him take a step up into that second gear. You feel me? Like we never seen him go into that second gear and really push it and get somebody up out of there. Like when you watch the Cambosos fight, both fights he had him hurt. It looked like he kind of got him. He could have got him up out of there, but instead of pressing on the gas, he just kind of sit back and he pot shot and stuff like that. Like the only thing I look at when I critiquing Devin, bro, is that he kind of be switching up in his camps a lot. And like I don't really be liking some of his sparring partners he be having. See, like boys like Shakur live and breathe that boxing shit. And he's steady in there with dogs. You know what I'm saying? Iron shopping iron. He's steady in there with dogs. So he in there with Richardson Hitchison, getting that work. Keyshawn Davis, Bud Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Devin steady sparring these cab drivers and shit, still bringing these dudes from Tijuana up in the camp. He not really getting no better. So the only thing that I'll be worried about for Devin sometime is that he might end up plateauing and only staying at a certain level and not being able to get to that extra gear. So I got Devin winning the fight, bro. I got him by a UD. I really want to see him get the stoppage. I'm looking for him to step up and take it to that next level and really show that he elite. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for him to show that he elite. And his defense, uh, when you listen to some of his interviews, you see what he was saying that he wasn't really worried about getting hit with the left hand from Loma. It was really the right hook because Loma really right-handed. So he was saying that he ain't really got no power. I still don't agree with that strategy because while you getting hit with the left hand, it's not hurting you, but he's still racking up points. And that's what everybody's saying. Like you got people saying that the fight was controversial and you know what I'm saying? It made the fight a lot closer than what it had to be. You know what I'm saying? So just with his game planning and his preparation, I want to see if Devin really living and breathing boxing outside of just when he got a fight coming up, bro. That's gonna be the real difference in between when he started fighting guys like Shakur and Tiafimo and niggas like that, bro. That's gonna be the real difference
You
if
may
he really
feel like
living
it's your
that shit.
time,
Yo, so
but it's not your time.
what do it matter who he's sparring if he find the best opposition? Them dudes you talking about, unfortunately, they not find the best opposition. They spawn, like you said. That iron is certainly sharper than the iron, but they not fighting the best available. Jay, what up? Casepera? I'm sure they could have found
One,
someone better than that. And De Los
one,
Santos,
two, one,
if
two,
they'd have paid Martin, we would have got someone better than that, right?
one, two, one, two.
What up?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yo, whatever dude was saying about Devin Haney in Mexico, it's a lot of what do you call that? Bullshit, underhanded shit going on in Mexico. That's just Mexico. How many fights does um, Julio Cesar Chavez have in there where he was fighting cab drivers? Like 60 of them.
Word.
So don't don't try to speak on Devin like that. But I think like you're right. He's just trying to get he's just trying to promote the fight, get in Devin's head,
Word.
have him about some shit. I was just watching, a couple of his fights, like yesterday or the day before yesterday. And the latest fights that I seen him fight, he got popped. He was cracking these dudes, man. But he didn't stop him. He didn't knock him out. And I think that he's got to grow into his grown man strength. You know what I mean? Remember I asked you about that before?
Not really.
No, you don't. Well, that's okay. That's okay. I'm only one person. You got to talk to like 1,000 people, so I understand. But yeah, he's got to grow into his grown man strength. I didn't grow into my grown man strength until around I think 27,
Well, they say
20.
statistically the male stops growing after 25, so he's still growing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, um, and if he starts doing push-ups on his knuckles, like his front two knuckles, just those two. I learned that from karate when I was taking karate. That too will give you a stronger fist. So but
Okay,
yeah, he
Bruce
looked
Lee.
good. Nah. I mean, I ain't do all
Yo,
that.
it's
Nigga.
funny. It's funny you bring up
Yeah,
push-ups. Um, Early this morning, I'm watching a reel, and it was about Floyd, and he talked about the push-ups he do, and he ended up when the conversation was over saying he do 1,300 push-ups a day. That's crazy. That's a
yeah,
lot.
yeah, yeah. Because that right there is strengthening your rotary cup, your lats, and your forearms. And when your forearms are strong like that, when you hit somebody, blam. You feel me? So yeah, that's all you got to do. But I was watching him. Devin looked great. Devin looks great. I was like, okay, and then eventually he'll grow into it. He'll grow into that grown man strength. He'll develop, not grow into it, but develop grown man strength, and it's gonna be all that. But the thing about Devin that nobody talks about is his elusiveness. Because you could be in a phone booth with him and be trying to throw the hooks at him, and he'd be dipping up underneath them hooks, coming up with the left hook. Blah. You feel me?
I definitely
So I'm
feel
like,
you.
yo, you got to look at all of his tools. He got good footwork. He got good footwork. He ain't no just move forward, blah 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 blah, like he got on them space boots. He got movement. So yeah, I see him winning like 7, 8 rounds. I see him winning 8 rounds because I'm not going to say Regis is a bum. I mean, he is who he is. A lot of these European fighters, or not European, but a lot of these non-black fighters, they really be studying their craft. But at the same time, Devin does the same thing, and he came up through the ropes, through the mud. Because when you go to Mexico to fight, and you 17, come on, man, you really learning. You really learning out there. So, I just pray for him, man. Best for him, and he gonna win the fight, man. Everybody better bet their house to this time around, cause that's gonna be a sure
You may
bet.
feel like it's your time,
Peace.
but it's not your time.
Jay's fight party. While we waiting for Jay to connect, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. It's going to help with the visibility. Jay, you there? Tony Boswell, welcome to the prospect level. Jay, you got to unmute. Matt Bent, $5. Daily dose of Tanquil. Oh, we read that. Tony Boswell, Tank will take a lot of punches to land one clean punch. Sleeping face emoji. Jay's fight party, you got to unmute your mic. Average boxing fan, $2. He said, shout out to Bill Cosby and his knuckle push-ups. 100. Yeah, let me show y'all that. There you go, Jay.
Yeah, that's my bag. I didn't even know I was in line. I didn't even know I was in line. What's the topic?
Regis and the fact that he's saying Devin paid to get that fight erased?
Is it true?
We don't know.
Uh, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say on that topic though, but I think the fight they're gonna have. It's gonna be a good fight. I got Devin winning because he's probably the better boxer. And I heard somebody say that Devin was struggling with Loma. I feel like because Devin fought like a different fight. You know what I mean? He didn't fight his normal style. He went to go after Loma in that fight, which left him susceptible to getting caught up with some punches. But when Devin's on his A game and he gonna box you, he gonna box your head off. Like, and that's what I've been seeing from Devin. But he was trying to go at Loma. That's why, and trying to touch his body up. So I think he's gonna be good. I think he's gonna win. I give him probably like 7-5, 8-4, something like that. With Regis. I mean, easy.
All right, Jay. Appreciate you calling in.
All right.
We going to Matt Bet 100.
What up? Can you hear me?
Perfect.
Because I got those Kenichis on today. All right, listen. Cambosos, you talk about Cambosos with Devin. Cambosos is Endango, right? He had a moment against Teofimo, but he's Endango. I know, Annette, you did not read my super chat. That $5 super chat is a different one. Anyway, Haney, I pick him to win by UD, but I'm going to hedge my bet. I'm also going to put money on Regis. I think Regis had a poor performance because I do believe in his psychology that boxing is quad mental. And I think his performance was poor the last time out because he was at home, playing with Eddie, and he felt that he had to deliver. And he fought a guy that was boring but crafty. And I think that he got I won't say a gift, but he got the win. So here we are. I think he's going to show up for Devin fight, and we're going to see if he's that guy. If Devin is that guy or Regis. So I'm going to hedge my bet when that day comes. I don't think Devin is going to knock him out because I don't think Devin has that pop like that. I think he has enough power where he can keep people honest like Floyd do. But I don't think he got that pop like that. We've seen his fight. And he's not a killer. He's like Keyshawn. They get tapped and they don't want to kill anymore. They go they play it safe, if you will. Yeah, so I'm hedging my bets on that fight. Cambosos is he's Ndango. He's not gonna have that day again. The sunshine on him, he got the spotlight, his time is passed.
So who you picking, Keyshawn or Cambosos?
Keyshawn, I said Cambosos is Ndango. He had a moment. And then he just kept getting knocked out after that.
I mean, I'm just making sure. Keyshawn is only like 10-0, I think. So I'm just making sure. I want to know how low you putting him.
Man, we saw the kid from England beat Cambosos and got robbed. What the hell? He got chopped up from what's his name in his last fight. The British kid or Irish kid fucked him up, outboxed him and got robbed. Because they think Cambosos after the Teo, the way with Teo, they make money. Anyway, TVP for life. Read my super chat. Thank you.
Bro, but I don't even know who they gonna fight on this boxer shit.
You may feel like it's your time.
It's crazy, bro.
But it's not your time.
Natasha Jonas is on. There's a lot of like international people, but they got a little video, promo video.
Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your popcorn. This is something you don't want to miss. You ready?
Sad, bro. Marshall, Shields. Who else we saw? Shields, Marshall. This is Fraser Clark, but Natasha Jonas. No clue. No clue. No clues. That's Eubank in the corner. But some of these fighters, they're not even with them no more. So, like, is Shields still with Boxer? Kell Brook is very old. But look, at the end of the day, for us Americans, we get to see this shit now. You feel me? We used to have to pay for Fight TV to get this or some other stuff. So, you know, it is what it is. Again, I prefer everybody to just go to the zone and make a home. You feel me? We got Bruce, Chicago.
What's going on, man? I
What
just
up?
I don't understand how people just create narratives. Number one, it's not many guys that just when they step up in competition to the elite level, they don't be stopping each other like that. Now we get anomalies, of course, but all these guys don't just stop each other. I mean, Tank is an anomaly, and I don't think he's fighting like a similar level of competition as Devin. But even when he do, I think he'll probably still stop him. But my thing is now they're comparing him to Paulie Malignaggi. That's fucking egregious. That's crazy. Now Paulie was a great champion in his own right, but I think Devin has accomplished more in his short career than Paulie has in his entire career.
Yeah, but I
But
don't think they're comparing them by accomplishments. It's just as simple as two men being boxers with lack of punching power.
bro, but Devin is much more than just a regular boxer. He's more technically sharp than Paulie, easily. He's not slapping. He's turning his punches over. Sometimes he got to sit down. He's not sitting down all the way because he's punching on the move. Now that he is doing, but he's also fighting elite competition. Now everybody want to shit on George Kambosos like they wasn't just nut hugging Teofimo when Teofimo was ducking Devin and didn't want that smoke. But he wait all that time, go fight Kambosos and get his ass beat up, and now Kambosos is nobody because Devin treated him like nobody. Now he's nobody. But this is the same dude that just went and dropped and beat Teofimo up. But now he's nobody because Devin smoked him. It makes no sense to me. Who gonna stop Lomachenko? I don't even think Tank will stop Lomachenko. Tank will probably beat him. I don't think he'll stop him. He might even drop him, but I don't think he's gonna knock him out. Dude is smooth, man. He get the fuck out the way when he need to. You know what I mean? Even when Linares dropped, he turned it up. His defense got a little sharper. He started moving a little more. Then he stepped in and he stopped him. You know what I mean? People just this dude stepped up in competition, and his little knockout stopped, of course. But even Gamboa, Tank didn't knock out Gamboa until the last round. That motherfucker was in there with one leg.
He
You
got
see
him
what I'm
out of
saying?
there
People
though.
just in 12, dog, and the referee waved it off.
That
Come
impresses
on now,
me.
we ain't
All
gonna
that
do that.
all I say is that he got power to carry weight. How you trying to make that out of a
He,
bad thing? That's a good thing.
now, I'm not making that of a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, come on, dog. It's Gamboa been crushed. Hey, it don't matter. Then they shitting on JoJo. They don't know boxing if they think JoJo's just a nobody. Dude's an Olympian, Duke, and he can box much better than Regis. I don't know what the fuck they talking about. They got better skill than Regis. Regis just got that power and that grit, that dog shit. This is gonna be a really good fight. Regis is no slouch, but Devin can beat him, but it's not gonna be easy. Regis is the real fucking deal, and this win will. I don't understand why people don't respect Devin now. That's some bullshit. But if after he beat Regis, then what they gonna say?
Fight Tio.
This shit is. Tio don't want to fight, bro. You can't fight nobody that don't want to fight.
They
Tio
still gonna
clearly
say it.
don't want to fight. Say that again.
They,
You may feel like it's your time,
I said
but it's
they.
not your time.
I said they still gonna say fight Tio or Matisse. Matisse.
Here, what's good,
What up?
champ?
What up?
Man.
Copy
There's
good.
no fucking way. I'm sorry, bro. My man said Cam what's my man name that just fought? Was better than Cambosis?
It just fought. Who?
No, no. Keyshawn Davis better than Cambosis? Hell, fucking no, bro.
Well, he
There's
didn't.
no way.
He
But
said
anyway,
he picks him to beat him. You talking about Mad Bet?
like I think like two quarters ago, 3 quarters ago, he ranked them higher than he ranked them Cambosis, Keyshawn Davis over Cambosis.
I
That
didn't
is
catch
no. I
that.
don't know. That's my opinion, right? I don't feel that. I don't feel that Keyshawn. I feel Keyshawn is great, but he's not at that level yet. He still has a lot to learn. And I think that the minute that they step up, I think that they need to take their time and get up slow. I don't think he's ready. I don't think he's ready for fighters like that. And that's kind of what we're seeing now with all these fighters. You know, a lot of these fighters are green and they're putting them up too fast. And when they get up there, they're getting shut down, and then you never hear them again, which is not their fault. It's just their promotional fault. But I think that they need to just take them up slow and get them up there. If they have the age, right? If they have the age, then bring them up, get them the experience, and allow them to fight the caliber fighters that they are. Um, but this whole I think Haney right now is the guy to beat. He has been fighting the better opposition out there. The whole thing with like we were talking about earlier, the 50-50. Right now, I don't see anybody being the favorite. Like kind of what you said, I don't see nobody being the favorite over Tank Davis. He gained my respect with Barrios. Barrios is a guy that he went up in weight and he actually dropped something that he's never nobody Keith Thurman that hasn't even been able to drop him or hurt him or anything like that. So like it's well, for a guy like that that's coming up from 130 to actually come up to 140. That's a guy that now is fighting at 147, 154. I believe, right? He fought Ugas at 54, 47.
Who? Barrios 47.
47. So that's another thing. He said you got a guy like Ugas that fought a guy like Spence. And Spence wasn't even able to drop, but Barrios dropped, and then you have Tank dropping. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to respect that kid.
Well, Tank
That
always
kid's
said that Barrios had power. That's why he didn't want to fight at 140 no more.
exactly right. So that's why I'm saying you got to respect Tank, man, and the power that he possesses. And because of that, there will be no one, that at this time, right, that can get that 50-50 fight or will be a top dog over him right now, unless he goes and steps up and fight like a guy like Crawford at 47 or something like that, again, if he dares to be great. But this the Haney man, like, with Haney, I kind of, is a difficult fight, right, because we haven't seen him fight a guy like Prograis, and Prograis is a very aggressive fighter coming forward. Uh, Very like he's just a dog, right? He grinds you out, he beats the hell out you. But we've seen him have troubles with boxers, right? We've seen him have trouble with Taylor. We've seen him fight that Puerto Rican kid, the last fight, and he had troubles with him. He even got dropped by that kid. So like there is weaknesses in Prograis, Arsenal, and 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 the guy like Haney that we also seen it with Haney that he has been touched, he has been hurt, you know. Um,
You
so
may
it's gonna
feel
be an
like it's
interesting
your
fight, and
time,
I'm looking forward to that shit, man.
but it's not your time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's see what we got. Okay. Second dose, $5. Mad bet. This is how this no, excuse me. Second dose. The question is, how is Tanquil taking effect? Is the op sleeping, ribs broken, or don't know where in Tank verse they are? Ask Hector. So basically, he's telling you, what don't y'all get about the daily dose of Tanquil? Every time Tank fights someone, he either knocks them out, breaks their rib, or hits them so hard they can't see and know where they at. Next GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. Catch me on the next one. Tonight, 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time.